Hi, and welcome to Quantum Break Part 5. That's 10. 5. Part 5. Hi, and welcome. Thanks, everybody, I come from IKEA land. Joining in on the stream. Hello, and welcome. Hi. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, chat. Thank you. Live chat for spamming alerts. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the VOD. If you're watching the VOD and the highlight, thank you, grandchildren. Hello, shout out to you. Thank you for YouTubers watching this on YouTube. Hello and welcome. Part 5 of Quantum Break. This is starting to get very interesting. We are currently on, I think, we're right about to start a brand new act. I think Act 4? Are we? Act 4 is about to begin. So without further ado, we're gonna jump right into the game. Right into the action. Is there anybody who might want to hear some recap? Do we have any people in chat who didn't catch the recaps or where we are so far? Maybe help YouTube. Hecky keeps stabbing us with time knives. What? I would never. I'm a nice person, school leader. I would never. I am a nice person. Quantum Break is a video game made by Remedy, Mustafa. It is a good game about timey-wimey stuff. We're gonna give a recap. Immediata, I know you've been gone, so let me do a quick recap. Feel free to skip ahead, VODsters or highlight watchers or YouTube watchers. Oh, well, welcome to you. Also, hi and welcome. So, anybody who wants a recap for this game, what we have done so far, basically. This game is a game. That is a game. We are playing as a dude. We're called Team... Nay, we're not called Team. That's our name in Alan Wake 2. We're called Jack Joyce. And we're just a random dude. And we're like backpacking, living the life in Thailand or whatever. And then one day, a friend from our childhood is like, yo, childhood friend, I need your help for something. Please come back home to America where I'm at. Where we grew up, because I have something important to do. And we're like, okay, fine, I'd do anything for my best friend. So we went back, we traveled back to America, and our friend was like, psst, we gotta go into this university building late at night because we're doing shady business. And we're like, oh, that's weird. What are you talking about? Wait a minute, this is all related to what my brother spent decades working on, aka time travel devices. Oh no, what are you doing, best friend? Have you been going into time travel stuff as well? And he was like, yeah, I can travel in time. I just gotta go into this machine. And then he's about to walk into the machine that's gonna time travel. But then our brother's like, stop, don't do it! But it's too late. And a friend walks in there and everything goes, and there's like, time just starts breaking apart, and we're like, what is happening? While time breaks apart, we accidentally sit in some sort of beam of power from this time machine. So we get like superpowers. So when time is like breaking and kind of pausing, we can still move around. So we're like, oh no, what's going on? Oh no, my brother is frozen in time. Let me just shake him a little bit and he will not be frozen. And he's like, oh no, what has happened? Everything I feared is happening now. This is why I told everybody to stop working on this project. Basically, our brother had figured out how to travel in time, and then he got this whole company that was like involved with him and was like, yo, good thing, we can work together, we can solve time. And then our brother was like, wait a minute, all of this is wrong, everything can go bad, let's not do it. And the company was like, what are you talking about? Screw you, I'm gonna get your key card not working at our buildings because screw you, we need money from our investors or whatever. And then we are with our brother, and our friend is stuck inside the time machine and is like, help, I can't get out. And we were like, oh no. And then, as we are sitting there wondering what are we gonna do, in the room barges a bunch of like time cops, and we have no idea how they knew that we were there at that time. We will find out later. But we were like, what's up? What's happening? Oh no, we're being chased. Goodbye, best friend. We're gonna run with our brother now. And our best friend is like, there's nowhere to go. I got nowhere to go but in. So he goes inside. Our friend goes inside in the time machine, even though the time machine is like error. So he disappears, and we're like, oh no, we will never see him again, maybe. Anyway, then we're like running around with our brother, who's basically, we're on the run together. We're trying to escape all of these time polices. We're using our newfound powers to try to find our way through everything. And then our brother basically tells us all of this, that he was working on this time machine, or he was figuring stuff out for so long, and he's like, sorry, I've been a bad brother, we haven't talked for like 2 decades. Anyway, I've been working on this thing, but this whole time it was not gonna, everything was bad, so I didn't want him to do it. And then, bam! We meet our best friend. But it's our best friend who traveled in time. He traveled when he walked into the thing. He went forwards and then he went backwards and he saw the end of time and he traveled back in time to start this whole company that our brother was working with so that nothing would go bad in the first place. He was trying to like solve what has gone bad by making a company that works with time travel so that time wouldn't break in the future. But it's obviously not going great. And he's like, sorry, bro, I have to do this. And then he explodes the university building, the one that we were in at the Shady at the night. So on top of our brother, so brother gets buried by Rubel, and we think he's dead, but I don't think he's actually dead. There might be a plot twist coming later, but we haven't gotten to that point yet. Anyway, so we're like running away, and we're like, no, we need to figure out how to follow our brother's legacy and solve everything. Yeah, nobody know that exactly. So then we're like, oh no, we gotta solve our brother's legacy. And meanwhile, on this company that our best friend turned evil guy is working at, there's also some other people working who are actually against him, but they're doing shady stuff behind his back. One of which is called Beth. It's actually Courtney Hope. You know the actress from Control? Yep. Jessie Faden. She's the one. And she's like, I'm running around here and I'm doing shady stuff, but I'm actually doing it because I think that the bestie, the top leader, he's called Paul, by the way. It's Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. And she's like, Littlefinger is kind of shady, so I'm kind of working against him. So she's working at the company and doing like getting info. She has a friend called Fiona. They're kind of working together. And then they persuade somebody other dude, like Liam Burke, to work with them. And they're all like, la 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 la, we're running around doing shady stuff inside the company. We're insiders. And then we start working with them. We, as Yakyo, is the random person. And we're all like, we need to solve this. Whatever is going on, it's going bad. Meanwhile, our best friend turned evil is like, oh, I need to do everything bad stuff. But I don't know if he has bad motives, because it seems like he wants to stop at the end of time, and that's the whole reason that he's doing all of his shady stuff. So I think like he has bad means of doing what he wants, but I think he's actually maybe trying to be a good guy. I'm not sure yet. We haven't seen what everybody's like top tier priority end game is. So I guess we'll get to that. Anyway, as we're running around, we start finding like little mementos and pieces from our brother that seem to indicate that the person that we're hanging out with, Beth, has somehow traveled back in time and warned our brother, saying that, yo, your time machine studies will come to a bad ending, so you need to work on making a countermeasure. And our brother is like, wow, what does that mean? And that's like back in time. Meanwhile, the current Beth that we're hanging out with, she doesn't know about our brother. She doesn't know who he is. So at some point, she's going to travel back in time, I think, and meet him. But we don't know what's happening yet. Blah, 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 blah. Exactly. And then, as we're running around on different timelines, we're playing as Jack Joyce, but sometimes we get to play as our bestie, Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. And we get to make choices in the game. The choices manage to affect the outcome of like things happening in the game. It changes the storyline and changes how the game plays out, because when we have done a choice, we get to see a video, real live video, like live action scenes where the actors, Littlefinger from Game of Thrones, for example, is playing. Also Lance Reddick, also Courtney Hope, also Burke. By the way, Burke got shot and we thought he died, but he didn't. Plot twist, he survived. Because not thanks to dang egg sandwich running guy, who is also a guy we don't really like. But I think he has a change of heart, so I think maybe we like him now. Anyway, there's many like parallel stories going on, but the main thing is to know that we are the good guys, I hope. Our bestie seems to be a bad guy, but I think he's a good guy. Our bestie's right hand is Lance Reddick, and he seems to be a really bad guy, but he might not be, but I'm not sure entirely. We did some choices with Littlefinger, and he has now made sure to not trust his right hand, Lance Reddick. So now Lance Reddick has killed a bunch of people. I don't know if us not trusting him made him push himself to kill a bunch of people, but we're not sure if he's actually a bad guy or not. I think he's a bad guy because he wants to murder people all the time. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, they're actors. Anyway, so we're currently running around. Oh yeah, I forgot. Last night, we went and as Beth and Jack Joyce, the people we're playing as, and Fiona, We've been looking for our bestie's doctor. She's not a real doctor. She's a fake doctor. I don't know. She's not a medical doctor anyway. But she is somehow giving our bestie treatment because when our bestie traveled in time back in the days, he like went through the super mega time travel, timey-wimey stuff. So he has superpowers now, but it's bad superpowers because it's making him sick. And he's about to turn into a timey-wimey blob that isn't even like an actual mass. He's supposed to just like exist in space. So she's like helping him not become that. He's probably gonna become that anyway. But so far she's like been trying to avoid that. So we decided to trust her. Actually, we kidnapped her. But it was because she was gonna die because Lance Reddick was like, I'm gonna send a drone into her house. So we saved her, and now she's with us, and hopefully we can blackmail her into telling us information that we need. Maybe she even want to work on our side. I don't know. Time will tell. And that's about it. Is that it? Oh yeah, and we have read Bruce's screenplay. We did that yesterday. Is there any questions? Do we have any questions? Is anybody confused? No, right? No confusions, right?
Awesome summary.
Thank you, thank you. Crystal clear? Oh yeah, Dr. Kim. Okay, so when things happen
Instead of uploading the full Quantum Break playthrough to YouTube, can you just upload a snippet of this whole recap? Guaranteed 1 million views. Easy
every day.
step.
Every day's recap? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, I'm gonna press enter. Actually, I'm gonna press this controller. Press enter. Okay, here we go. Look, this is Courtney Hope. It's Dressy Faden, also known as Beth Wilder. She has many names. I think, thank you for the 100 bits, Corey, and the Discord. Thank you very much. I have many questions, but I'm sure they will be answered in due time. Right, yeah, time will tell, right? Time will tell. But Kara is mentioning Dr. Kim. Yeah, Dr. Kim was a guy who worked at this shady company. They're called Monarch. Dr. Kim worked here, and then one day he suddenly died, and everybody was like, oh no, he's dead. But he wasn't actually dead. The last person to see him alive was, dun dun dun, Lance Reddick. We don't trust now. He's called Martin Hatch. And we were like, oh, I think he murdered him. But it seems like that wasn't the case. In fact, what happened to Dr. Kim was that he got exposed, mega exposed to like the timey-wimey stuff, and he turned into one of them blobs that are just like existing in time and space. So they actually took that blob space and managed to put him inside of a box. So they have him in a lab, but they're telling the public that he's dead, because obviously you can't tell the public that, yeah, he got exposed to timey-wimey stuff and now he's just a blob. And these blobs are very aggressive, and I think that we're gonna fight them in a bit. Maybe. So I'm trying to find like my little notes. I had a note with info on it, but I can't find it. I'll have to remember in my head. That's gonna be hard. No, it's there on the floor. Duckenmeyer, welcome! We actually accidentally turned Dr. Kim into Schrodinger's cat. Our bad. I don't know if somebody did it accidentally or if he did it. We don't really know how Dr. Kim became like that. He got mega exposed to the timey-wimey stuff. We don't know how. Maybe he was like trying something out on his own. Maybe Martin Hatch like pushed him into the timey-wimey stuff. I don't know, but he got mega exposed to the timey-wimey and it turned him into a blob. There's also something called the Lifeboat protocol. That's what this company has decided to set up. They know that time is going to break. The company knows that time is going to break, time is going to end, and the way that they are thinking of solving this is to make something called a lifeboat protocol. Basically, they are using timey-wimey magic to make sure that some people can have devices either on a harness or just in a room that makes time not break in that area. So whenever time stutters or freezes, people who are in that area in the lifeboat will not be affected. Hopefully they will then have enough time, a few decades or so, inside of that non-past time to work out a solution to make time get going again. That's actually where we ended last night. Our bestie, Littlefinger, shown here, he has decided to kick off, activate, initiate, program Lifeboat. Meaning that they're gonna take a bunch of scientists and people from his company to put them into work in this lifeboat. They're all just gonna go into this place and start working on fixing time. I don't know if it's an inflatable raft filled with life cereal, but something like it, use. Something like it. Anyway, I think that seems like a good guy thing. The fact that our bestie was like, oh no, my doctor has been kidnapped, I'm gonna die because she can't treat me now. That was actually the case. That was Martin Hatch. His right hand, his left hand, his hand, our bestie's hand, Martin Hatch, he wanted to kill our bestie's doctor so that he would end up being sick and turn into a blob. But we kidnapped the doctor, so she's not dead, but she is still gone. So our bestie is still thinking that, oh no, I'm gonna be dying now because the doctor is not around to treat me. Before I die, I want to make sure that the lifeboat protocol is initiated because he's the only one who can do it. And I think he did that because he genuinely wants to save people from the end of time. I think he genuinely wants to save the time from not ending. So I think that's it. Anyway, that was all in Act 3 and what we've done so far. I hope Immediata and anybody who catched not the stream until now are caught up. And now we click continue. Act 4, part 1. Let's see where we're going. Pepmaker, now you go to recap. Now you can sleep and dream about what might happen. Act 4, the secret of history of time. Is that what it said? Thank you, Immediata. Yeah, 100% caught up. You're so welcome. Feel free to ask questions as we go about. I hope you feel bad. I would like everybody to feel included. I know it's kind of a confusing storyline, but it's so good. It's so good, and I would love to explain things as we go about. Pepmaker, good night also. We see you for early Lego stream on Saturday. Early Lego stream. Have a good sleep. Take care. Nighty, night, night, night. Yep. I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I'm hoping, so in my heart, I'm hoping that we can like bond with our childhood friend, even though we seem to be
one thing Mr. Serene needed to survive. Dr. Amaral.
Yeah, it's the doctor.
That made you priority 1.
Yeah, they made that clear. Monarch lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car. Needed a new plan.
All right, let's go.
So we are now super wanted.
I think I'm gonna need a ride. The streets are too hot.
We're now super wanted because we kidnapped the doctor.
I'll let you know as soon as I find some higher ground and get a good look at the situation on the bridge. I think it might be a no-go.
18 hours after fracturing time. The fracturing time is what kind of kicked off the whole time ending, and it's actually what happened when our bestie decided to go travel in time with this thing.
Ground.
So what our bestie has been working for this whole time is trying to fix what he actually started. Let me just restart my capture cards for a second. It was slightly delayed. There we go. Yeah, we pushed the button that caused the fracture. The fracture is what is the beginning of the end of time, basically. But we did it because our bestie was like, hey, can we do this? I can only trust you. So, you know, we did it because we wanted to support our friend. I'm hoping that our bestie can come around and be, like, nice. I'm hoping we can become friends again. It seems like he has the heart in the right place, even though his actions have not been great. I still don't know if Martin Hatch is a bad guy. But he sure seems to have bad ways of dealing with things. Like exploding people. But, who am I to say that exploding people are bad? Because I've done that too here, right? We have superpowers also. So we can pause time and we can see stuff happening in time. And it's very interesting. Is Martin a bad guy? We hatched to know. I am so excited. I've actually never watched Twin Peaks. And I am so excited. I would love to. Okay. How do we get up there? Do we parkour? What the heck was that cat? Because everything you do in the game affects the rest of the game.
It's a lot of Monarch. I don't know. Maybe you could sneak across?
Well, maybe.
Sneak.
Or I could pick you up. Let me know. Pretty exposed out here, so try to make it fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends out here. How's Dr. Amaral?
Still kicking and screaming. How long do you need to get here?
That depends. Let me check.
Check how long we need. There's also a lot of stuff to read. We've been reading a lot of emails in this game. There's so much documents.
Better get inside before the chopper spots me.
But they're so good. Oh, you look at that giant lobster. But it's so good. It's added so much to the game. Wow, look at that sheep. It's moving. Getting on it?
Still there?
Yeah, just looking for a viewpoint.
Since everything you do in the game affects the rest of the game, is it possible to have a game of this where nothing happens and you just hang out on campus for a bit and then go home? You know what? That would be great use. Yeah. That would be great. If we could just, like, not do the things, maybe everything would be fine then. Hatch might believe that the ends justify the means. Yeah, I think maybe. I think, like, everyone is trying to make time not end. That is what I'm thinking. Everybody just has different means of doing it. Some are doing it like our bestie. Some are doing it like Martin Hatch.
Less than 3 high.
Scott! My chat is broken. I cannot see it. Thank you so much for sharing your 79-month resub. Hi! I hope you are good. Happy New Year, Scott! May 2024 be full of nice things for you. Good adventures and happy times. Story being erased. Riverport Herald. We still don't really know why they have decided to... Why Monarch has decided to buy up half of the town. Monarch is basically... The company has been, like, buying more and more stuff from town. Don't know what's up with that. If they just want to be bad guys or what it's about. We're not sure. Save the library! I think it's already blown up use. But, you know, we can still campaign, I guess. Thank you so much, Scott, for coming by. Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. A good Happy New Year. Also, just Scott, have a wonderful sleep. Take care of yourself. Natty natty. We'll catch you when we catch you. Oh, look, a TV. It's Night Springs.
So, we don't know where he is. We can't find him. So we need to look into a replacement.
This is so funny. This is the song that this guy is singing in Alan Wake 2. He always sings it.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs. Ah! There is all of ours. Lots of the Kratzu things happening in Gidu of Nigat Springs.
Thank you.
All ponies are made of butter in Night Springs.
We know the old dance, the fortunate and the destitute. The haves and the have.
Are they looking for a replacement for the person who hosts the show?
But the tables can be but the tables can be turned. The gluttonous consumer may find himself the consumable resource. Do that again.
Na, 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 na.
And yet, that is the fate that awaits you in Night Fringe.
It's Night Springs.
Night Cringe.
Springs.
Bright Blings.
Night Springs.
Fright. Whinge.
Jesus.
We know the old dance. The fortunate and the destitute. The haves and the have-nots. Those who dine at the table and those who starve in the street, but the tables can be turned. The gluttonous consumer may find himself the consumable resource in Night Springs.
I gotta go with this guy.
Right things.
Right. I get okay. Well, right. Boo. Good luck with finding a Night Springs host replacement. It's like me reading my school project in front of class. I do agree. That is what it feels like. Okay. What do they mean they couldn't find him? Do they mean the host got lost? Did that happen in Alan Wake 1? Did it happen at some point that it disappeared? I don't remember that. Dun 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 dun. Hey, get those audiobooks coming soon? Yeah, I can do it. Speaking of audiobooks, somebody posted in Discord the audiobook that we had yesterday. The one that we turned off over the intercom. We turned on an erotic.
Doing another sweep.
The audiobook. It's linked in Discord. For anyone who wants it.
I can't stay here long, Jack. You're gonna need to be quick.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Reoccurring theme of the night.
Oh no. Oh
I'm looking at
no.
the bridge right now. If I go anywhere near that thing, there's gonna be innocent people caught in the crossfire.
All right. Any bright
Thanks for your
ideas?
patience, folks. Have you on your way again soon.
Let me see.
Is she still
Here
on a boat?
the bridge. You should be able to meet me there with the boat. Giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
It's nice and bright for Monarch to see.
There's not a lot of options. Switching to Monarch frequencies. Be in touch soon.
And I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't stand me up.
In a few minutes? Do you think this is timed?
Okay, how are we getting down there?
Oh,
Where's the fire
no.
pole?
For those of you just tuning in, the manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack Joyce, the suspect in last night's university terror attack. Joyce
That's
may
us.
also have been involved in a firefight at the Monarch
Hi,
Mansion on
Shimsy
Gull
Wimsy,
Island
welcome.
approximately 30 minutes ago. On the line, we have Ken Bukowski, a bridge operator for the Port Donnelly Bridge.
Uh-oh.
Ken, what can you tell us about the situation out there?
Hey, I just want to give a shout out to my little guy. Hey, Ben, hope you're listening.
Isn't it past his bedtime?
He'll be up reading those Hunger Games books if I know him. But
Hunger Games.
I'm just out here in the control booth overlooking the bridge. Monarch's got a roadblock set up, checking all the cars as they go through.
Okay.
It's all very well organized. I got a nice young fellow from Monarch up here, Darren, doing some kind of
Skål,
lookout
Champi.
from above. He's not a coffee drinker, so there must be something wrong with him.
Ah.
But we're in good hands. Even though it's not cops at the roadblock.
Yes, Ken, Monarch is working to assist the police in the hunt for Jack Joyce. I know some people have asked, does Monarch have the authority to do this? Well, my question is, if not Monarch, then who? I think we need to recognize that we are currently in a state of crisis. Why
The
isn't
way he's
Joyce
standing
behind
angrily.
bars? If the police are overwhelmed, then I say we take all the help we can get. Monarch is the only thing keeping this city safe. Am I right, Ken?
I guess that makes sense.
You bet it does. I suggest we stop asking why they're helping us and start helping them. But that's
She
just me.
really is.
We're opening the lines for your thoughts, Riverport, right after this.
Beep 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 beep. Sorry, that's the DMCA.
Excuse me, sir. We're helping the police looking for a terrorist. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Is that the guy who blew up the library? James Joyce? Jack Joyce, yeah.
James Joyce, it's us.
Well, I mean, there's a sports car parked in the streets back there. It's kind of wrecked. It's a little unusual.
The lion.
Please, show me where. Right now.
Hello.
Damn it.
Okay.
Better hurry.
They saw my car. Dun 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 dun. Oh, the seafood restaurant. Okay. To open here. Huh. Is that a new game? No, it came out in 2016. Oh. No. Heck. For a moment I was gonna say, yeah, that's awesome. Time stopping. We don't have to fight. But I guess we have to. Okie dokie. Trying to get to the pier over there.
Thanks for your continued patience. Please talk to
Happy looking balloon sim. But if you're thinking about me playing this game, it's new for us. Shupsi, we started it last week. Well, I guess this is stream number 5. So it's not new. But it's great. It's a Remedy. It's the same people who made Alan Wake.
Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
Okay, you snitch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we're in the middle of a fight apparently, all of a sudden. What it was that? Could I have thrown it back? Is the protester talking? No, time is paused.
Thanks for the hiccup.
Time is paused, so we don't really have to do much. Anything behind here? Oh no, it's somebody with superpowers. So some enemies also have superpowers. But they only have them because they have evolved they have developed like special gear. So they can superpower through gears. You see, now they're stopped in time because we broke their gear.
My plan to meet Beth went out the window as soon as the stutter hit.
Her boat couldn't get to you.
No. But it gave me an opportunity to climb up on the bridge and cross it. Slip right past Monarch, more or less undetected.
Oh. So we don't have to go to the pier anymore now. They're like Batman? Yeah.
I should get up on that bridge and make my way across it before this stutter
Batman has gears? Important loading instructions. I can't read them, they're shaking too much. Well, that sign can't stop me because I can't read. I guess we're going right in. Before we collect that thing. Yes. Who needs instructions anyway? Yeah, not like anything bad is gonna happen. Ever. Okay. We'll just go right up above here. Can't go there. We need to tell Beth that she shouldn't come here now. We never know how long these breaks in time last either.
The scene on the bridge was unreal. They weren't cops. They had no authority to do this. But the Monarch PR machine had done its job. Here they were, the heroes protecting everybody.
And you were the terrorist.
Yeah.
What? I don't understand how people can get something new and not read the manual. Yeah, right? Here's a wanted sign. It's Fiona and Beth. Have you seen these two? Sought in connection with recent terror events. Do not approach. Please contact Monarch Solutions with any information as to their whereabouts. Okay. These people that are taking...
Cool, man. This is going on Facebook right now.
This is going on Facebook? You can tell that the game is from 2016. This is going on Facebook right now. I love reading the manuals, save them, download them before getting a new thing I bought. Oh, before you even buy it?
Listen,
What's
if
this
you
guy
see him, don't try to approach him. Just call the number, okay?
It's even worse than my passport picture.
Is the picture worse? Wanted. Jack Joyce. Subject is armed and extremely dangerous. Okay. Stop here for further instructions and coffee! What? Coffee? Oh, that guy's really glitching. How do I get to this computer here?
Just be patient, folks. We're just making sure everybody's safe.
Everybody's safe. Am I trying to go in there? Oh, I'm trying to go over there. Okay, let's read this computer. Monarch Field Orders update from Martin Hatch. Uh-oh. Future Delica, welcome in! Thank you for joining us. Happy Thursday. Turtleneck Thursday. Did they print Jack's face on the coffee cups like a milk carton? I hope they did. Wait, you mean down here? No, it just said milk. Milk Lila. That would have been great though. Okay, Monarch Field Orders update from Martin Hatch. Field Orders update Martin Hatch. Again. All field operatives, be advised that Martin Hatch is now considered a compromised asset. Heck yeah! Now they're talking about Martin Hatch being not trusted because he blew people up. Again, maybe he's a guy that I should trust, but I don't right now because he's been killing people, so you know, doesn't feel great to trust him. All orders and instructions from him, new or existing, have been rendered invalid and have been countermanded. Please contact your supervisor for further information as required. Hatch is responsible for the destruction of vital medical supplies, involved in the deaths of numerous Monarch personnel, and may be collaborating with Jack Joyce. Okay. The investigation is ongoing, but Martin Hatch is to be detained with maximum force if encountered. If he cannot be captured, he should be considered a priority target who should, under no circumstances, be allowed to escape. Take no chances, he is considered to be extremely dangerous. Yeah, Hatch is not trusted now because...
Damn Mickey Mouse detail.
What?
Ridiculous.
Because I decided that we shouldn't trust Martin Hatch. We had a choice last night that we could trust Sophia or we could trust Martin. And I decided to trust Sophia because she hasn't given us enough reason to not trust her yet. And
No sign of him, sir. Honestly, I can't see him showing up here.
Yeah, me neither. I definitely wouldn't be here. Oh, look at the burps. Uh-oh. Watch out. Time is about to stop. I mean start. Oh no! A timey-wimey soldier! Oh no! Oh no, chat! Enemies! sure if... Is this the same kind of guy that we fought before that we need to get on his back? It's so hard to fight when everything is glitchy. We need to shoot the thing on his back. Is he less powerful now? Whoa! No, the thing on his back! Dang it, he charged it up again. Enemy at the gate! Wah! I'm scared of standing too close to the cars because yesterday we had a car explode. We took cover behind one. Why didn't I reload? Oh, there we go.
Okay.
PU!
Okay, good. Just gotta make it across the bridge and get clear.
Okay, first try we did it! We are playing on hard, so I'm glad we put the level... I'm glad we put the difficulty on hard because I think it would have felt less of a challenge if we put it lower. Some games hard is like ridiculous, so you can't do it. This one feels good. It's like it's a challenge, but it's not impossible. So this one is nice. Strawbunny, thanks for coming by. Hi, it's good to see you. I hope you're well. You think they add a bit of armor over that one critical vulnerability in their gear? Nah, that would make it too good of an armor. Can't have that. What's this flashing and noise? I thought this was a story lore reading game. Yeah, right, Birgeborg? Gotta go find some documents. This can't stand anymore. This is obviously not the way to play this game. Way too much action. When did you last use an upgrade point? A very long time ago. I just go and collect them, and I haven't actually spent the points. Oh no! Don't tell me we're gonna fall down. No. Are we gonna go on that ship? I keep on feeling like we're seeing it so much. I thought this was reading email reading simulator. I know, I'm sorry. False advertisement. Machine room. What? Oh. I thought we had to jump over there. Oh, we already found all 6 of them. Let's go. Might be nice to have for the final boss, I guess. Yeah, exactly. We never know what we're gonna need to use it for. Nothing here, nothing there. Okay, guess we're going here. Run! Oh, time is back. What? Why did this happen? What? I hope there's nobody in that car. Why did this happen? Why is nobody driving the boat? Oh no. Oh no, are we stuck? Oh no. What the heck? What just happened? Why did it drive through the bridge?
Oh no. This is so bad.
It did look cool. So what the heck
I knew
happened?
I'd be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground, and the deck of the cargo ship was my best bet. Just had to find a way down.
But I couldn't grab the for some reason. Ooh, okay. Survive the collapsing bridge. Yeah, I can do that. Definitely. For sure. Ah! Ah! Oh no, 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 no.
Now what?
Yeah, this is not great. What? I dashed! It like kind of sniffed on us? It didn't even go fast. It just went sniffing. Okay. Oh no. Okay, I have to stop it there maybe. Okay, there we go.
Frozen crash was a mess. Somehow I had to find my way
Oh look, what a
across.
perfectly placed sign. Are we playing only up now? Can I walk on this? Oh gosh. It's the parkour now. Is there a babe at the top? Yeah, maybe. Oh, we can move this away with our powers. Okay, and now we have to run very quickly. Ah! Oops. Okay, quicker than that, I guess. Or I gotta pause that thing over here. Yeah, there we go. No, that's not how we do it. Okay. I'm not sure. Hi, Neon Cityscape. Welcome in. It's time chat. We got this under control. We do that, and then we do. No, that's not how we do it. Okay. And immediately we aim this. What? I need to click faster. I'm trying to aim this, but it's hard to aim. Okay, now that's paused. No? What on earth? What on earth? Can I climb here? No. Okay, I use this. I'm using that. And then I just aim that. Stop time. Am I stopping time on the wrong item? Remember, you have timey-wimey running? You have timey-wimey running! I forgot which button I use for that. Do I just hold the dash, maybe? Oh yeah, I do! I forgot about that feature. Thank you. That was a good reminder.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
I forgot completely. Choo-choo! We did it! Oh no.
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
User-friendly? I think it looks great.
The fracture was getting much worse. Timelines getting scrambled. Caught in violent loops, off sync. Crashing into each other.
Am I supposed to go forward here?
This was what the end of time would look like. Everything was broken. In chaos. Frozen.
Okay.
And no one would know.
Okay.
Yeah, no one would know because... Okay, no. Forward.
Come on.
Okay. We're turning into triangles, chat. We are glitching. Ah! Put on your shield. That's not gonna help now. It's just
Fracture
gonna...
was escalating. Objects were moving out of time.
They're gonna fall on top of him in the water.
Entire timelines overlapping. And it was gonna get worse.
Like you were shy.
Unless we could stop it.
Welcome. Thanks for joining. For joining.
Understand the power you're wielding. You need to hand this technology over to Monarch. I've prepared for what happens next.
You say you're prepared, but no part of this plan of yours involves stopping it from happening.
Even if I fix William's machine, what could you possibly hope to achieve? The end of time is coming. There's no way to...
Hey! This isn't a debate. I just watched a ship fast forward through a fucking bridge.
Oh, we've already made it here.
It's running out. And the fracture's getting worse by the minute.
And it cannot be stopped. Paul has been to the end of time. He's witnessed it firsthand. Can't you see? We prepared for what's next out of necessity.
Your research is based on work by William Joyce. You respected him. He knew that the fracture would occur, but he also knew that it could be fixed. Will built a way to stop the fracture. This. The countermeasure. We're traveling to the past to retrieve it.
We're gonna get it from the
It can help us
past.
get there faster.
Before it got stolen or whatever they said.
You can agree to disagree.
What if they are the ones who steal it?
I'll have to run diagnostics on the machine.
Will is our
Can't
brother,
promise
Nesline.
anything before that.
Amy, take Emerald to the machine.
Mary from
Sure thing.
Lord of the Rings. Look, Amy is here.
Okay, Doctor, let's go.
From Detroit Become Human.
And I can see right through you. Don't try anything stupid. You will regret it.
Yeah, we can get the countermeasure from the past.
Before we head
Preparing the
downstairs,
time
we have to
machine.
talk about something.
Okay. Also, V-dubbing in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for your 15 streaks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. So we've gone back to where our brother is. He had his office here. He bought like this old swimming pool house. And he set up his own laboratory here. And he's been making experiments on Schrodinger's rat. And other things in here. Hot and crisp French fries. Best in town. Control needs a best outfit for Jessie. Actually, yeah. That would be great. I do feel like I recognize their Monarch logo, but maybe I'm silly.
Okay,
I feel like I've seen it elsewhere.
It's about the plan. If Emerald gets the machine working...
We go back to yesterday and undo all of this.
You can't,
Listen,
that doesn't work.
In the video Will left for me, he said the countermeasure was stolen from his workshop on July 4th, 2010. He also said I took it. Maybe I did, Jack. We have a time machine.
Yeah, she's gonna be the one who
You're
steals
saying
it. That's why it got
We go
stolen.
to 2010. We steal it.
If Will was right, that would mean it wouldn't be a change. We take the countermeasure, bring it to the present, fix the fracture, save the world.
Okay. Explain to me why that's a better plan than just going back to yesterday and preventing all this from happening in the first place.
Because I'm afraid that based on what I know about time travel, we can't change anything.
Exactly.
The past has already happened. We can't change it. But my way, we don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my plan still feels simpler. Let's just get the machine working.
Save the cheerleaders, save the world. Wait a minute. School! cool. We got some hydrations. Thanks for reminding me to drink, everyone. Beth's 2010 plan. She solved the grandfather paradox. Exactly. It's cool. Beth charts some plans for the plan to travel to 2010 and steal the countermeasure. Can we read the plan? Fink's time machine, Amaral. Travel to 2010. Retrieve countermeasure, workshop. Return to 2016 post-university incident. How much longer? Use countermeasure to fix fracture. Yeah, how long until time ends? Okay. Okay. Also this, Martin Hatch, what we know. Oh, here we go. Joined Monarch 2001, became Serene's chief advisor 2007. No, oh yeah, this is the shady part. There's no records about this guy from before he started working here. Like, he has no background whatsoever. That's super shady. No records before 2001. Who was he? Where did he come from? Facts gathered by Fiona Miller so far. Who is Hatch? Where did he come from? Yeah, where did he go? Where did he come from? We don't know. Photo origins unknown. Martin Hatch, sabotaging Monarch's survival plan from within. Works for Monarch, therefore believes end of time is inevitable. Doesn't believe countermeasure could stop the fracture. Not a potential ally. Okay, so we can not work with him. That's what I was saying yesterday. Maybe we can work with him. Maybe we should focus on working on him. But he doesn't seem to be on our side. It's silence. Yeah, right. That's why. Zero, welcome back in. Thank you for joining us tonight. Hello and hi. Okay. I don't know, Zero. I don't know if he feels very innocent. But I'm glad you still believe in him. I'm glad we have some different, you know, people believing in different. People who have played the game or who knows the game. Please keep spoiler free, but all of you who have no clue about the game, feel free to believe in who you want. I think Martin Hatch is a little bit shady. He has been trying to kill people. He has killed people. Doesn't feel great. He's sabotaging Serene. Why attempt to sabotage Lifeboat protocol? Yeah, not sure. Secretly assuring Serene's downfall? Question mark. Motive? Why? We don't know that. Okay. And then possible links to the following. Death of Dr. Kim. This is unconfirmed. Alone with Kim at the time of death. Yeah, when Kim died. Death occurred just as Kim was on a verge of a solution to Serene's time sickness. So maybe he was like, oh no, Serene needs to continue to be sick. Let's kill him. University time machine sabotage. Miscalculations on purpose. Hatch seen in the lab. Right, because that's why it got broken, because there was some calculations that hadn't been great, and we actually fixed that when we were running around with our brother. I've never played this or I have any clue how the story turns out, but you'll all be sorry when Mr. Hatch is innocent in the end. Zero, I command your beliefs for believing in him. I'm glad he has somebody in his corner. I'll be sorry if he ends up being innocent. Yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Assistant in Sophia's kidnapping. Distracted Monarch while kidnapping occurred. Knew we were coming. Did not alert Serene. That is confirmed. Wait, but he wanted her to die though. Working against Monarch. Destruction of Serene's remaining sickness treatment. Was present outside Dr. Kim's lab when this occurred. Accused Sophia of this. Helped Charlie Wincott escape. Dang Charlie. The runny egg guy. Currently helping Charlie reach Monarch HQ undetected. Disobeyed direct orders from Paul Serene. Wants to access the CFR. Potentially wants to sabotage Lifeboat protocol. Confirmed. Why? Yeah, why?
This was the guy delivering the speech at the gala.
Name's Martin Hatch. According to Monarch Radio, he's been deemed a traitor. Sabotaged a Monarch lab.
Yeah.
Potential ally?
Not even close.
Yeah, no, we cannot ally with him. Which is a good thing that we figured that out earlier. Okay, let's see what's in here. A radio.
Hello, Riverport. Well,
Hello.
It's been a rough night for us. The collision at the Port Donnelly Bridge that has claimed multiple lives is still being investigated.
Uh-oh.
At least a dozen people are confirmed dead, and investigators say they expect to find more bodies, some of which are predicted to be found in the cars at the bottom of the river.
Oh,
the cause
no.
of the accident remains unclear. Adding to the confusion are conflicting reports from shipboard personnel and those on dry land. The captain of the cargo ship insists that the bridge was up and the route was clear. However, some people shoreside claim the cargo ship was approaching the bridge at high speed, despite the bridge having not yet been raised. Others express surprise at the ship's presence, claiming that they do not see its approach at all. The investigation is still ongoing. We'll keep you posted. Now, obviously,
So he thought the bridge was open, maybe?
with the Port Donnelly Bridge out of commission, heavy congestion is expected on the other routes across the river, and we now have reports coming in of multiple car crashes all over Riverport. So you will want to reserve enough time for your trip today if you're traveling by car. Stay safe out there. Hopefully we can all get back.
Let's see how Dr. Amaril's doing with the time machine.
That's kind of Should I talk to... Oh
her.
no, did I talk her?
The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before.
This is what he said.
She knows what it does.
You think Will told her about it?
No. Will was never the kind to open up.
I can relate.
I think I missed out on talking to Beth before going out here. That is what he said in the little thing when he was like, I don't think we can trust her. Very interesting. Time is very broken now. Yeah. So maybe he literally just saw the thing being up. Maybe there's nothing shady going on with that. It's just that he thought it was open and it drived. That could be it. Indigo, take care. We'll catch you early stream on Saturday. Early stream on Saturday. We're gonna build some Legos and have a chill time. EU friendly stream.
We should go check on Dr. Amaral.
Yay! They say different times. Yeah, exactly.
Did you find anything?
I'm not sure. I'll go check.
Where is she? Oh, up there. Did we do all the other things here? We can probably not look at all the stuff again. No, that's a good thing, actually.
Jack, you've got to see this.
Oh.
Hey, shouldn't you be keeping an eye on Amaral?
Okay, but first, you need to check out the intel I uncovered.
Okay.
All right.
What did you find?
Let's see how Dr. Amaral's doing.
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick from the Monarch security
station. Oh yeah, she stole a USB.
I also found a video of your brother. It's on that TV.
What?
You're gonna want to see it. Everything else I printed out and put on tables over there.
Wait a minute. Our brother is alive? What Lego set is being assembled, or is it a surprise? It is a surprise. Birkevork. But I think it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna have a relaxing, nice Saturday. What's this?
Okay. The date is. It's February 28th.
Jesus, Will.
1999. William Joyce.
1999. The first experiment.
First experiment. Arduous work. My machine is finally ready for human testing. Ready is defined by me, since ready is obviously a relative term when you're dealing with the deformation of the chronon field and recreating of black holes' mass density by tangent. Okay, in short summary, I built a time machine, and it works. I'm gonna prove it, or die.
I'm gonna prove it or die.
Final preparations. When I enter the machine, I will travel clockwise around the corridor. Okay. Core is active. Chronon levels are stable.
Uh-oh.
Clockwise around the corridor, exiting back into the same location in the near future. Oh. This clock is set to my watch. Now, when I exit the machine, there should be a significant difference in time between my watch and the clock in this room. Corridor is locked in place. Okay, setting the date to 5 minutes to the future for the first test. Now, admittedly, traveling to the past would be much more impressive, but I can travel backwards in time only as far as the first activation of the machine's core, which is, well, now. Okay, machine's ready. Monitor is stable. What I'm about to do.
But in 5 minutes.
Change the very fabric of I don't remember.
Ah! What's happening? Did it go from... What happened? The timer on the... Yes, indigestion! Oh no! Yes. The timer on the clock, it looked like it said something... I don't know if it traveled several hours in the future, if that was just wrong. Looks like it could have gone better. Yeah, that wasn't great. The first human experiment. What about Beth? Hello.
Was that Paul?
So he arrived in the past.
Wait, what was Paul?
How's that possible? It wasn't even the same time machine he entered at the university.
That's one question I still don't have an answer for.
Paul was on the video? No, Chad, you didn't. Did you see Paul? Paul was on that video? We have to rewatch it, chat. We have to rewatch it, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I wish I could speed through it.
It's
Rewind the tape.
1999, William Joyce.
Because they kept on talking about 99 and they said like the first experiment, blah blah. But I didn't understand what that was about.
Finally ready for human testing. Ready is defined by me, since ready is obviously a relative term when you're dealing with the deformation of the chronon field and
I don't think I can speed through it.
Mass density by tangent. Okay.
Oh, you mean like here? Sure. Timeline. Collectibles. Raverport radio show. Will. Oh, this is the one. Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's no control.
Okay.
There's no button. Oh no.
Summary.
Okay.
I built a time machine. It works. I'm gonna prove it.
Oh no. I activated it twice.
Final preparations. The date is.
It's playing twice. Okay. Fine. Okay, fine. We're gonna have to watch it on here again.
Wise.
He's gonna be talking twice the whole time. Okay. We have to watch it here then. Okay.
The date is.
It is 1/28.
February 28th, 1999.
21? 26?
After months of arduous work, my machine is finally ready for human testing. Ready is defined by me, since ready is obviously a relative term when you're dealing with the deformation of the chronon field and recreating of black holes' mass density by tangent. Okay, in short summary, I built a time machine, and it works.
It works.
Or die. Okay.
Because he tried it on the...
Final preparations. When I enter the
What
machine,
was
I
that?
travel clockwise around the corridor. Okay. Core is active. Chronon levels are stable. I'll travel clockwise around the corridor, exiting back into the same location in the near future.
He must have recorded over some video, yeah.
Is set to my watch. Now, when I exit the machine,
Så
there should be a
hej Arva,
significant
welcome!
difference in time between my watch and the clock in this room.
I know this is 1999, but this is not how bad cameras were back then.
Okay, setting the date to 5 minutes
Thanks
to
for
the future
lurking, Arva.
for the first test. Now, admittedly, traveling to the past would be much more impressive, but I can travel backwards in time only as far as the first activation of the machine's core, which is, well, now.
Yeah.
Machine's ready. Monitor is stable.
She's ready.
What I'm about to do is gonna change the very fabric of I don't remember.
Yeah, I still didn't see Paul. But did he go through? Like, we heard a beep, 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 so maybe that was Paul coming out? I don't think I saw a single person. There was a face there, but I couldn't make it out. Could have been just Will.
February 28th, 1999. Core is active. Train levels are.
We could add a third round of this, but I think we're gonna leave it for now.
Back into the same location. Ready if future find by me.
Okay.
Ready is obviously a relative term when you do this.
Let's.
My watch of black holes.
Hey.
Okay.
What am I looking at here?
I've been recording Monarch communications with the radio that Beth left me.
With the
Made
radio?
a compilation of anything that seemed like it might be useful.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna mute the audio while we read, so he can talk in the background there on the TV. Transcript of Monarch Communications. Com 1032. Unknown Monarch personnel HQ. Come in. HQ, come in. This is First Aid 1. We got a situation over here at the hospital. Over. That's when Burke was there, maybe. Maybe? Monarch Radio Commander. Go ahead, First Aid 1. Over. Oh, it's a flipping mess down here, HQ. Burke showed up for his wife like we thought. Gibson intercepted him. Burke wouldn't come quietly, so Gibson drew on him and, well, Gibson's dead. Oh, he died. Burke strangled him with a power cord in full sight of half the hospital. So, yeah, that kind of crap show. Over. Do you have the situation contained? Where's Burke now? Over. We're working the scene and wiped the footage, but Gibson didn't have backup, so who knows how many people saw the fight, or where they are now. Same goes for Burke. He's in the wind. So is his wife. Over. Copy that. First Aid 1. We'll run that with our... We'd run with that on our end. Just tidy things up over there, over and out. Okay, that's not great. Oh. His final indigestion is ending. His final indigestion. Yeah, Yimri's in this. Hello, copy. Lifeboat document. Memo. Controlling the report situation from Clarice. Clarice. And I thought Clarice was working with Martin Hatch. We still don't really know. If I remembered where we find the Clarice email, I would like to go back and read it when she was talking to Martin Hatch. How together they seem to be doing. I know the situation is fluid and things are progressing fast, but I want to reiterate our strategy for maintaining control over the city Riverport. As you all know, we can't actually directly control the city. We don't have the manpower, and we don't have the actual authority. It's therefore vital that we maintain a good relationship with the media and the local authorities and have them do much of the heavy lifting for us. Ideally, everything we do should be either undertaken by the authorities under our discreet direction, or, in cases where we take action ourselves, backed by the powers that be, creating the illusion that Monarch's solution is working in cooperation with legal authorities. Make no mistake, although we've been successful thus far, the situation is not stable, and it can change quickly. If key parties in the city lose confidence in us and our ability to handle the crisis, our control will erode very quickly. Therefore, we must nurture this relationship even as we conduct our own operations, some of which involved considerable troop mobilization and combat action. This is a constant balancing act, and while I'm confident we can pull it off, there's no room for error. We can't afford to grow complacent and get sloppy. Fortunately, we are well prepared. Oh god, this is the whole thing here. Long before we reached this point, we established a good rapport with the mayor, Riverport PD, and other mayor authorities within Riverport, as well as the most important media outlets. Our strategy is twofold. Have the lamps stopped screaming yet, Clarice? No, they're still going, probably. Uli. 1. Maintain control. Take the control. It's imperative that we ensure that the city's various power structures remain under our control. This means maintaining a close relationship with numerous individuals and organizations, as well as manipulating the information at their disposal. While Charlie Wincott is unfortunately no longer working on this project due to unforeseen complications. Wait, why? Because he left? He has set up the powerful tools and procedures for scrubbing the internet and identifying and locating problematic situations and individuals. We're stationing people in key locations and maintaining control, often under the guise of advisors and consultants to people in power. They are ready to step in as required. Anybody working these roles needs to be proactive and project a constant aura of helpful authority and dependability. Diplomacy is the order of the day, people. That's vital for maintaining certain fictions, such as Jack Joyce's culpability in the events at the university, etc. Okay. Take the control. Take control. You lost your pants again? Oh, Becara. Christ. Yeah, Zero, you're on it, I guess. You're on it. Minimize conflict. That is to say, make sure that individuals, whether they're politicians, city officials, police officers, reporters, ordinary citizens, etc., suffer a minimal impact from our activities. If we have to use force, the situation needs to take place out of sight and remain entirely contained. Whether containment means misdirection, coercion, intimidation, bribery, or some other means depends on the circumstances, but it is vital that nobody is left in a position to complain. To be explicitly clear, this doesn't mean we can eliminate witnesses and cover it up. When people don't come home, others start to ask questions, so that has to be a last resort. I expect all supervisors to monitor their teams closely to ensure things stay on an even keel. I know most of our operatives haven't been trained in the soft touch, and I'll be blunt. The last thing we need is somebody thinking this is Afghanistan and smacking a civilian around. We're one YouTube video away from this whole thing blowing up in our faces, so we have to maintain our operational profile throughout. I'm not sure if I don't understand what this means. For all of these activities, we have considerable budget. Monarch Solution is very well off. We've been building resources for a long time, and this is considered a priority. So we can buy a lot of silence and cooperation from authorities and citizens alike. But that only works as long as things are for sale. The moment we're seen as a threat, that opportunity will disappear. If you don't see a problem, be proactive and call it in. Don't let anything run out of control or think it will work itself out. We have to be sure. The situation can unravel faster than we think, and we have to coordinate our activities properly. Any questions or concerns, please contact me sooner rather than later. Okay, so yeah, you heard it here, YouTube. You can take control. This is Clarice is the one who is interviewing us, that we hear like a narrative of. Clarice interviewing Jack Joyce, and she seems to be like, yeah, yo, you can't do these things because they will look bad for us. Not like, don't do these things because that's like bad things to do, but it's like, don't do them because it could show others we are bad. Yeah, and if you don't see a problem, be proactive and make one. Yay. Okay, there's a lot of things to read here. This is what we waited for, eh?
Anybody here we can trust?
Fiona. She's my only remaining contact on the inside.
Clarice.
What about this Burke guy? He was under arrest in the same transport as me.
Yeah.
Jury's still out on Burke.
Employee charge. Head of Monarch Paul Serene, the creator of Monarch, believes the end of time is inevitable, is building a survival program for a select few. Diversity lead, Martin Hatch, boo. Monarch spokesperson, head of security and PR, Serene's key advisor, working against Serene, question mark. You know what? Martin will end up being the good. I think he's shown as such a bad guy that he must be the good guy, I think. I don't know. But how can a good guy be going around killing people? I don't know. Dr. Sofia Amaral, head of research, specialist in chronon technology, only doctor trained to administer Serene's treatment. Intimate relations with Serene, question mark? Oh yeah. Dr. Henry Kim, previous head of research, deceased. Yes. Oh, these are outside of the picture. They are too far up. And then we have key enforcers. Clarice, who just wrote that long thing about not looking bad. Monarch dispatcher, allegiance to Martin Hatch, working with Serene. Oh, working against Serene, question mark. Yeah, if she's allegiance to Martin Hatch, maybe she's also against Serene. Gibson, head of security, Monarch enforcer, deceased. That guy is dead. No. Gibson. Carlos, leader to the Reaper squad, loyal to Martin Hatch. Carlos died yesterday, didn't he? Wasn't he the one who said like, oh yeah, Burke, I'm looking forward to killing your wife? And he got slashed. Oh, and Gibson is the guy from the hospital. Yeah, Gibson got strangled. Carlos got his... When Burke was laying dead on the ground, he wasn't dead. And then Carlos was like, I'm looking forward to killing your wife. And Burke was like, no, you're not. Remember? That happened. So Carlos and Gibson both died because of Liam killing them. Jordan, welcome in. Hi. Also, lights. 40 stream streak. Let's go. Thank you so much. I feel so bad. I'm hoping nobody will lose their streak on Saturday. We're having early stream on Saturday, everybody. Remember to get your streaks. Please don't lose them because of me. I'm crossing my fingers. Thank you for watching 40 streams in a row. Thank you. Okay. Got his wait a minute. 40, that's at least 3 streams. Okay. Carlos. Potential allies within Monarch. Fiona Miller, Chronon researcher, confirmed ally, working with Beth from inside. Liam Burke, Monarch fixer, has questioned Monarch agenda extensively. Deemed Monarch traitor for assisting in Jack's escape. Yes. So we could work with him, but he's on the run right now with his wife. His pregnant wife. And then Charlie Wincott. Boo! Monarch hacker. History of allegiance to Martin Hatch, but current loyalty unknown. Okay, so the thing is that he has been very bad. I don't like him, his history. Look at his future. Look at his picture here. Down there, you can see it in the corner. They're using that picture every time. I feel like he is actually questioning his loyalties. When we saw him the last time, there was this time glitch. And he was like, wait a minute, I'm time glitched. I can survive. But Fiona and Liam are frozen in time. And instead of running away, he kind of had this moment of starting to be like... He started to be as if he was like, I don't want to run away from these guys. I want to work with them. I think at least. So I think he could be... yeah, he hesitated. So I think he might be loyal now. But that might still not be... He might still not be great. We'll see how that goes. There might be hope for him. We'll see how that goes.
The lifeboat.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, according to Monarch Communications, Paul Serene just activated that thing.
Yep, he did.
Far sooner than they were supposed to.
What does that mean?
Means we have less time than I hoped.
Here we go. If you don't know what the lifeboat is, grab a snack. We're gonna read this part now. Hesitation with the fear of Burke. You think so? He was scared of Burke? Also, hello, Siley. Welcome in. First time he stole Fiona Liam's time necklace thingy. Second time he didn't run away. Exactly, yeah. It seems like he has change of heart, maybe. Okay, by Dr. Sofia Amaral. This is the person we have kidnapped. On August 18th. This is just a few months ago. On the unique nature of the lifeboat. Okay, here we go. Hey, sit everyone. While the lifeboat protocol is fairly straightforward on the surface, it's important that the people involved with the project understand how it radically differs from other survival scenarios against so-called apocalyptic threats. Stutterproofing. A traditional bunker built to protect... Wait, actually, we don't know what the lifeboat is yet. If it's a room? So, now we get to know that, I guess. Or it is a bunker. A traditional bunker built to protect the occupants from an environmental hazard, e.g. a chemical attack or a nuclear fallout, is typically sealed airtight, and the occupants have their own electricity, air supply, provisions, etc. The bunker's interior is isolated from the outside environment, but the lifeboat's design is different. It's not actually sealed, because it doesn't have to be. It does have strong walls and protected access points, but the outside environment is not the problem. It's the lack of the Mayor Joyce field that enables time to exist that makes the outside hazardous. From a technological standpoint, these differences make the lifeboat's operating principles quite different, particularly with regards to maintenance. Compared to, say, the failure of the life support system in a hermetically sealed survival space, such as a bunker, the failure of the lifeboat's stutterproofing system has far more immediate and grave effects. A traditional life support system can be repaired. For instance, a failure in the CO2 scrubbers would pose a significant threat, but with replacement parts and tools, properly trained occupants could easily repair the system before they would feel any ill effects. In fact, almost any mechanical failure, short of a full-scale environmental breach, can be fixed as long as suitable repair materials and trained personnel are at hand. Wait a minute, can I just ask, how does oxygen work when time is passed? Like, can you run out of it? Or could it be like, could it, I don't know. How does the oxygen be produced by the trees and stuff? Does that stuff still comes out? Or is like air still? How is the oxygen? Can they run out? Mods, I assume you're building this lifeboat for chat in the event of an emergency. I'll expect the status update next Monday. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're on it, yeah. This would be a good opportunity for you to work on your swimming skills. Wait a minute, are you trying to tell us that we don't have a lifeboat, Yimri? A rowboat. Yeah, that's probably where we're at. Evan Lorenzo, welcoming. Thanks for joining. Hello. S&T, my New Year's was great. Thank you for asking. I hope you had a great New Year's as well. Darius, hi. Thanks. Thanks for joining. The only movie to ever address the oxygen thing is The Net? What's that? Is that a movie? Is it a good one? How do they say that it worked? Or is that spoilers, maybe? I'm curious how that works, how oxygen works when time stands still. Okay, anyway. But by its very nature, the stutterproofing is different. If it fails, everybody within the area of effect is immediately affected by the zero state and becomes frozen. In a permanent zero state scenario, that means they wouldn't have no opportunity to ever effect repairs. There is literally no time to react. The only exception would be personnel wearing an activated chronon harness, such as the striker suit. But given that repairing the stutterproofing system is highly technical, complicated process requiring an exceptional proficiency in the operation and engineering of chronon technology, this would be a scenario with a low probability of success. It is therefore of utmost importance that the lifeboat's stutterproofing operates reliably and without faults with multiple fail-safe systems, because if it ever fails, it is unlikely that it can be repaired or restarted. Accordingly, once the lifeboat protocol has been activated, there is no real way to deactivate it other than removing the chronon field regulator. This would be highly inadvisable, as doing so could not only disrupt the shutterproofing, but more importantly, without the CFR, the lifeboat's rate of chronon particle consumption is increased by a vast margin, effectively reducing its potential operating time to a fraction of what is intended. Uh-oh. And this has been happening now. They turned it on. If time could be paused, molecules, atoms, electrons, neutrons would be paused, so you could not be able to breathe in those particles without causing the person to implode or destruction of the universe. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, they were gas masks because they otherwise wouldn't be able to breathe. That makes sense. That's cool that somebody did that. That oxygen wouldn't move if time is stopped. Very interesting. Right, that's never a thing in other movies and stuff. Unique advantages and risks, okay. However, it is worth pointing out that even though the lifeboat operation has unique hazards, there are also unique advantages. One such advantage is provisions. A traditional survivor scenario in a bunker typically involves a poor quality of meals due to obvious resourcing problems. Anything that spoils easily is out of the question. In a zero-state scenario, however, spoilage becomes a non-issue. Anything stored outside the stutterproofed area remains in perfect condition. This advantage doesn't only apply to comestibles, but also makes the storage of medicine, volatile chemicals, and other similar articles far less of a problem than it otherwise would be. In fact, given the fact that the city of Riverport is vast compared to the relatively small number of people residing in the lifeboat, in theory, Monarch operatives could venture outside the lifeboat in chronon harnesses and actually enjoy freshly cooked meals simply by entering a restaurant and finding the ready-made dishes that have been prepared, remove them from the zero state to a stutterproofed area, and enjoy them as hot and delicious as if they had been just prepared, which, in fact, they of course would be. Wow. That's kinda cool though. Imagine being able to do that. That's very neat, I think. Very neat. To be clear, this is not a recommended activity, as it would be a foolish waste of resources to go after individual meals like that. The above scenario is mentioned here merely to illustrate the point. Even though the lifeboat has been designed to operate for decades of subjective time, it doesn't actually need provisions for that long. If the lifeboat's own reserves start to run low, a well-planned supply run into the city could easily result in a great deal of perfectly preserved supplies. Another advantage is that while the situation outside the lifeboat would be dire, people frozen in the zero state would not actually be dead. If a solution is found to the end of time scenario, everybody would resume their everyday lives, most likely with no awareness of time ever having stopped. However, it's hard to know what the exact psychological impact of that knowledge on the lifeboat personnel will be. That's weird, I think. That is weird. People will not know. They will just like go about their day, not even knowing that time was paused for decades maybe, while people worked on it. On the other hand, that might be the preferable way, to be oblivious to everything. Just not know what has happened. There's a real concern that the pressure of knowing that they have sole responsibility of for the survival of the human race, and that there are billions of people outside of the walls of the lifeboat, helpless and unaware, frozen eternally in that last moment, may prove to be crushing for some. On the other hand, knowing that their loved ones are actually not dead and may be saved and are not in any distress or indeed even aware of the situation may prove to be a powerful motivating factor that helps us eventually resolve the situation. Of course, the solution to the problem of a permanent zero state is not currently within our reach, and we expect that finding one will take subjective decades if it is indeed possible. We can but try. Okay, final paragraph. It's worth noting that since the people outside Lifeboat are indeed not dead, merely stopped, it should be possible for a team of personnel wearing Cronan harnesses to exit the lifeboat, retrieve a person, and bring them into the lifeboat. However, I advised against adopting this practice for the occupants. That should forever remain a theoretical scenario. Any situation in which somebody is brought in from the outside would cause undue stress on the occupants, who would at that point have to become acutely aware that their loved ones could be brought in. But since that lifeboat has limited space, this could never be allowed. That kind of psychological pressure would likely lead to friction and questions of favoritism and, ultimately, increase the risk of mission failure. Phew! Okay. I live my life in an oblivious state. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe time has been paused and we don't even know about it then. Maybe right then. Right then. It was paused for decades and we didn't know. Nobody knows. PU! Okay, how long is this text? Not as long. Is this a statement? Okay. Sorry chat, it's reading time. You complained there was too much action before. Now it's the reading time. I was on a toilet break, can you take that from the type? Basically, they talked about what's possible and not in the lifeboat. It was very interesting, actually. Hard to believe this happened in 2016 and all of us never noticed. Yeah! That's how good it went. Scroll Red Talon. Some hydration break. We continue reading. Mission statement by Paul Serene. December 1999? Is this when he started, or he started here? Monarch was founded a little earlier, I think, but this is when he traveled in time. The first human experiment was in 99. Oh. Oh, the fanatic gamer, I'm glad to hear your flu feels better. Keep on resting and take care of yourself. Wasn't this from the guy in that movie Anaconda? It was? Paul Serene? Limited distribution for approved employees only. I have seen the path ahead, and I know it will be hard. I have founded Monarch Solutions to bring together those who will walk it with me. The elite few whose skill, dedication, and passion will live on when everything else ends. Imagine somebody saying that, like, I have traveled in time, I know what's happened, come join me on my mission. Like, I don't know if he would get a lot of serious scientists joining him. At least to a start. Oh, that was Paul Serone. Okay, and that was 97. Well, close enough. Minimal. Enjoy your sandwich. To that end. 1. We will work under my guiding vision of the future. My knowledge of what is coming. We accept that we cannot change our fate, nor can we avoid it. It is a harsh truth, but it is the truth. We will accept it and its full implications, but we will not deviate from our course, nor give in to despair, nor give up the fight. Those of us who share in this knowledge, who learn the triumphs and tragedies of the days and years to come, will look past them and find ways to turn them to our advantage. The grey, uncertain area beyond what is known will be where we build our empire, and we built it on the hope that we can preserve, that the end isn't our end, that we can still succeed. 2. We will expand Monarch's influence and power in I come from IKEA. I do, yes. Hey, those people ship in. We will expand Monarch's influence and power in all possible spheres. Financial, political, cultural, medical, technological, military, to the best of our ability. This is a goal unto itself. We will need to be in a position of exceptional resources and ability to act when the time comes. We will build, we will seek success and profit, not for the sake of wealth and fame, but for the sake of preparedness. 3. We will develop science and technology to counter a very specific set of circumstances. This will require extensive research and experimentation, as well as tremendous financial cost. We will not be daunted by these challenges. We will complete our work. 4. We will not compromise. We recognize that sacrifice is required, and we are willing to pay the cost to meet our goals. There is no alternative to this. Doubts, qualms, and sentiment are luxuries we cannot afford. Whichever we have to do is a lesser evil than the extinction of the entire human race, and to pretend otherwise is weakness. Nothing in the history of our planet has been as important as this. Nothing we have accomplished as a species matters if we fail in our mission. 5. We will not fail. There will be many challenges in the years ahead. I know what is coming. It can't be averted. There's no escaping it. But we can survive it. And we can overcome it. And we will. I am dedicating myself, this company, and every shred of willpower at my disposal to that mission. I expect the same from those of you who join me on it. Paul, Serene. But did I say but? Like, based on this, I still feel like Paul really genuinely just wanted to end, to make sure that end of time wasn't happening, right? He kind of just wanted time to survive. Okay, final paper.
Serene's original manifesto for Monarch.
Original manifesto?
They had us practically memorize this.
He actually believes he's doing the right thing.
He
yeah.
doesn't think the fracture can be stopped. And he's wrong.
Is he? 3-phase plan. Table of contents. Phase 1. Building an empire. February 28th, 1999 to July 10, 2010. Formation of Monarch Solutions. Lucrative investment. Global expansion. Employee recruitment. Okay. Phase 2. Preparing for the future. That is all the way up until yesterday. Ground Zero buyout. CFR preparation. Chronotech development. Militarization. And then phase 3. That's what's this is what we updated, or what we started yesterday. The Lifeboat protocol. October 9th, 2016 to the end of time. Wait! So he already had decided on phase 3 starting today. Oh no, never mind. Okay, I was thinking that Lifeboat protocol was gonna be initiated now. No, never mind. Okay. It happened faster than he thought. We entered phase 3 and he wanted to, at some point in phase 3, initiate Lifeboat. But it happened faster than they thought. Okay. Okay, what do you say? Can I talk to her more? No. Dova Bear, what's up? Welcome. Phase 4, profit, exactly. Okay, can I talk to you now?
What's on the computer?
Monarch files I uploaded, and I kept the juiciest stuff on screen for you.
Oh, really? From Sofia to Manuel Porretta. To Sofia from Paul. Dream Journal 5. Oh, another Dream Journal from the past, 2013. Okay, Paul wrote, my 5th entry. I recall moving through... Oh, sorry.
Heck me.
Unzipped. Thanks for the 3 months of being subscribed. Happy brand new badge! You have a purple popcorn next to your name. Thank you for joining it. Yeah, is this Matthew's brother? I know, right? Manuel Porretta? Is he related? Are they... That's the same last name, right? As Matthew. The voice actor for Alan Wake. Also Dr. Darling. Thanks for the 3 months. Thank you very much. Okay, from Paul to Sofia. My 5th entry. I recall moving through a wheat field that once belonged to my grandparents. I passed through the wheat stalks to the side with my hands, softly sifting through them at first, but as I pressed forward, the stalks began to warp and curl around my arms, providing resistance to my every move. The entire field began to solidify into an unbreakable material, with my body entangled in the mess. I desperately tried to pull myself free, but every movement led to a burning sensation. The world desaturated. Time stopped. I heard the unmistakable sound of my greatest fear approaching. Shifters. They emerged from all sides, surrounding me. I looked into the distance and saw a blurry figure approaching. He tried to yell, but the words wouldn't escape his throat, instead transforming into an endless shriek pulsing through my ears. His every movement and sound transformed into an agonizing discomfort all throughout my body until it became completely unbearable. The pain trumped logic. I needed to make it stop. I needed to make it all stop. I grew violent, blindly lashing out at the figure, tearing him apart. I needed to destroy the source of motion and sound that caused me such discomfort. The pain stopped as I took the figure's life, and he died. As he died, his identity became clear. It was me. I had become the very threat that I once feared, but I did not fear anymore. I felt something very clear, very pure. I turned around to discover Yak behind me. He didn't move, but I could somehow understand his intent. He welcomed me. Every misunderstanding, all the pain we had caused one another was forgotten. We were part of a higher consciousness. I heard a voice behind me, Dr. Kim. He joined us. He told me that time was once the fire in which we burned. He told me we would burn no more. This is not so nice, because another dream was also about Paul meeting Yak, and they were both like kind of these entities. Are they all gonna die? It's kind of not so great to know about, to hear if that's gonna be the case. I hope they don't. Maybe it's just his fears. Okay, and then Sofia got this dream journal from Paul, and she decided to forward it, I guess. Dr. Porretta, I'm attaching Paul Serene's most recent entry in his dream journal. I'm growing increasingly concerned with the meaning behind these dreams, but I need a second opinion. I can treat Paul's sickness. Really, as far as I can determine, the Cronon syndrome is more a metaphysical condition than an actual medical issue. But I'm a physicist. I'm very much out of my depth with all this. The exercise was meant to help alleviate stress, to ease Paul's symptoms, but so far it has resulted in the opposite. Time is of the essence. His condition is getting worse by the day. Was this UC? One of them. One of them. Okay, Amy, what do you have to say about this?
Is the city still hunting for me?
In full force. There's an entire webpage dedicated to potential Jack Joyce sightings. So I've been filling it in with false leads for fun. Do you want to pitch in?
LOL.
Post that I was spotted in the back of a catering van somewhere.
You can do better than that. But okay, I'll let them know.
That just said that it will have consequences. There was a little blinking thing in the top right. Wait, is that turrets over there? Okay, I think we did everything we could do here. A catering van. Toilets.
No use going there before talking to Dr. Amaral.
Okay, I gotta talk to Dr. Amaral now. Fine. Fine. What does she know? We don't know. Okay, Dr. Amaral. Anything to say? In your defense?
How's it look?
The problem is quite simple, really. The power relay is down. You'll need to find a way to reset it up. There. Where the light is. I'll lower the ladder for you.
What happened to the power relay?
Power surge occurred at 7 a.m. this morning, when the machine was activated.
7
Uh-oh.
a.m. That's hours before we even got here.
Well, the numbers don't lie.
Somebody traveled with it before?
Okay, I guess I'm doing some climbing.
Sure.
Somebody traveled with it before us. Before we came here today. Maybe our brother? Maybe bro? Ugh, flashbang. Sorry about that. Anything we can go in here for? Nope. Ah, I'm getting endangered. I'm getting endangered. Okay. It's gonna go up. Yeah, did someone go in? Or did someone go out? We don't know. Oh, ladder. How about a cake made out of hamburger? Yes. Aren't there such a thing? Are there hamburger cakes?
The console here's got 2 red lights, 1 green one.
You'll have to reset the power to the 2 stations with the red lights before activating the relay. Both stations are located above the machine. Just follow the cable to the red lights.
Above the machine. A perfect place for a reset switch, Will.
Yeah, right? Nothing can go wrong with us accidentally falling in. Reset the power switches. Up there? Goodness gracious. What? There's a collectible up there? How on earth? Are we gonna go through the window or something to get it? No way we can get it now. We gotta wait for everything to break apart.
Okay, the first red light is now green.
Good. 1 more to go.
Well, we have to go there?
I'm not sure if you can reach the second one that way. You may have to climb down and reach the other side of the machine.
What on earth? What on earth? Gotta get up there somehow. Oh, that's why I go to that other place and he said no using going there without talking to Sophia first. I think that's how we get up there. American has put a candle in a meatloaf for someone's birthday. Wait, is somebody speaking of experience? I'm positive an American has made a cake made out of hamburger. I don't know if it needs to be an American. I feel like there's been I feel like it could be anyone. But America is pretty good at their burgers though, so I guess that makes sense. It needs to be an American? Okay, sorry. Americans... Is the meatloaf... Is the hamburger like a... your national dish? What is that?
You've got to be kidding me.
What is it?
Wait.
This is all my stuff from our family home.
Our brother kept it.
Guess you thought you might come back. Is that...
Yep. Will's personal psychiatrist. Want to give it a try?
I think that giraffe's holding enough baggage.
Oh, he kept it all.
My artsy rebel phase.
What is that?
Complete with a very rebellious how-to guide.
Oh, is it a
Always wanted
graffiti
to try
book?
This, actually. Never had the time.
Fools of the Streets? Is that a real book? Yeah, okay, yeah, Sweden make cake out of sandwiches, that is true. Sweden make cake out of sandwiches, and in America make them out of burgers then. Okay, that would make sense. Everybody likes cakes, and then we all make our own versions of cakes, I guess. America has the best burgers, it's what it is. No, they aren't the best in everything, but burgers and barbecue, they do dang well. I think there must be very hard to beat American barbecue. It seems amazing. I watched a Netflix series about like barbecue, it was like a barbecue competition. Everybody was really wholesome, by the way. It was rare to see a competition where like the contestants were helping each other out when somebody was like running out of time or something. But everything there looked absolutely delicious. Very, very tasty. This is a picture of us.
Jack? You okay?
Oh.
Yeah.
I think they did. This is so interesting. The way that they picked these two people, they somehow look like they could be brothers, the actors. There's something about it that makes them look alike. Oh. Oh yeah, was it called Barbecue Showdown? And now I'm hungry for brisket barbecue. Skulida, I'm so sorry, but also maybe you could go and enjoy. Was on Netflix? Yeah, if that's the one, maybe that's the one then. If that's the one, that's the one.
What's wrong?
Toto.
You made this?
She's the one!
I've never even been here before.
Oh my
That woman in the
gosh.
picture is you, isn't it? So...
Jack. There's something you should know. 1999. I was 8 years old, playing in my backyard, and a woman approached me, told me she was from the future. She gave me very specific details of events that would come to pass. She gave me this. Filled with dates, events, proof of it all. Jack, that woman.
It was her.
Everything I told myself would happen, did. Every detail, for better or worse, came to pass and couldn't be changed. Our fate is laid out before us, Jack. Everything that happened to get us here, every sacrifice that was made, they're all a part of this path. And they can't be changed or undone.
Wait, has she done all the graffiti you have seen?
You will see for yourself.
That's nice that she just picked up the graffiti book and said, I wish I always wished that I could have learned to do this.
This works, we can try it your way.
That's so cool. So she's the one that has made all the graffiti at all times? Keep getting the thingamabob. Beth's future self made her much younger self. No, I think that she... Well, I guess she gave herself the book and...
It's her.
So...
She's the one who's been...
Yeah, she's the one who painted all over the city.
Jesus.
I wondered who it was. Toto.
Notebook was full of dates, events that would come to pass, instructions. Her entire existence was formed out of those pages.
Oh gosh, are we gonna read Beth's live chat? Looks like stalls. Did I miss the toilet paper check? We didn't check the toilet papers. Remind me when we're done reading Beth's life story, which might take a while. Okay, popcorn time. Beth. So wait, so she wrote this book? No. Oh my gosh. Isn't this super trippy? This book exists because when the Beth we just talked to, when she was a kid, she got this book in her hand by her future self. Now she's all grown up and she still has this book. She's about to travel in time back to when she was a kid and give it to herself when she's young. So like the book just exists. Did anybody ever write it? Because it's only been like handed around like that. Beth keeps getting it as a kid and then she grows up having the book still, travels back in time, gives herself when she's a kid the book. Like the book never got written, it just always was handed over, no? Hang on. Dun dun dun. This is the time. Mind explosion. Okay. Beth. I know that this encounter will be a lot to take in. After all, it's not every day you meet your future self. I tell you that you need to keep all this all a secret, but I know you won't listen. You learned that lesson the hard way. The next few years won't be easy for you. Sorry. Nobody you know is ever going to understand what you're going through. Those closest to you will try to change you, convince you that you're losing your mind. You're not. You're special. You have been chosen to do something amazing. Know that your struggles will all be worth it in the end, because you have a purpose. You are going to save the world. How do I know? I've been through this all before, and I'm going to prove it. Below you will find a list of events that will come to pass in the future. They cannot be changed or undone. It will take time for you to accept this, but eventually you will learn to use this knowledge to your advantage. You will be prepared for what is coming. Okay. October 3rd, 2000. Derek Stevenson has been bullying you for months. On October 3rd, you will push him down the staircase at school. You'll do everything in your power to resist this, partly to avoid the consequences, partly to prove this book wrong. But the terrible things he will say in that moment will be too much for you to handle. You pretend to cry, claim that you gave him a concussion, and you will take all the blame. Derek, man. She's had this book for what, 20 years? But when she got it as a kid, the woman who gave her the book had it for 20 years. So it must be 40 years old. But if it was 40 years old when she got it as a kid, then it's 60 years. Exactly! It's like infinitely old. Dang. She couldn't have told her past self to invest in Google or something? Maybe we'll get to that point. Radioactive. Maybe we'll get to that point. You will be transferred to another school. You hope things will get better. They won't. It's going to be a difficult year. Whenever you feel helpless, just remember this book. You are special. You have a purpose that they don't. Hold on to that. And if it makes you feel better, 16 years from now, Derek will be working at the dollar store. He still lives with his mom. Okay, 16 years from now. Wait, how old are you when you go in... Wait, how old was she in 2000? 2000? 2000? Okay. December 3rd, 2000. Mr. Hartsook from next door will pass away. February 3rd, 2001. The kids at school will steal your jacket. Your parents will claim that you're hiding it on purpose, so they will buy you a new one. Look in the bin on the corner of 3rd on Main. You'll find something that will get you through the winter. You will be teased for wearing it by Michelle. You fight back, but it will only make things worse. Eventually, when you are able to contain your anger, take her aside and say the following to her. I'm sorry about your mom. Then give her a hug. She will push you away. She will look incredibly confused, vulnerable. She will never tease you again. She was born in 1991. Yeah, she said she was 9 years old in 1999. Maybe? April 24, 2001. Erica, your best friend, will break her arm. Having read this, you will do everything in your power to prevent this. The actions you take to avoid this from happening will only make it so. This is the first time you will truly witness that your fate is already determined. It cannot be changed. Erica will blame you for the incident. Try not to take this to heart. You will soon discover that she isn't the friend you thought she was. Stay strong. You will find people who respect you for who you are very soon. August 5th, 2001. You will take the night bus home. There will only be one other passenger on board. A scruffy-looking kid with a black eye. His name is Jack Joyce? Remember his face. He's going to become important down the line. What? September 11th, 2001. This is the one that will change you. An event that will occur that will devastate the entire nation. An act of terrorism will cause the World Trade Centers to collapse. Thousands will die. I won't go into further detail because the more you know, the more painful it will become when you are unable to prevent it. And you will try to prevent it. You will fail. You will curse this book for not telling you more. You will curse yourself for not being able to stop it. It will take a long time to get over this, but eventually you will use this pain to fuel your path forward. You've now felt what it is to be completely unprepared for what is coming. It won't happen again. Next time, you will be ready. This is the event that will finally make you believe. Any doubt you had will disappear. You're ready to take on this mission. So, what is coming? October 8th, 2016. This is 15 years later. So nothing else happened for 15 years. October 8th, 2016. Wait, this is yesterday! An experiment gone wrong will cause time to break down. This event will be referred to as a fracture in time. The onset of this event cannot be prevented, but the outcome must be. If the fracture is not stopped, then time itself will come to an end. Life on our planet will end. Saving the world wasn't an overstatement. It is your mission. You must stop the fracture. You can pull this off, but to do so, you need to follow some simple instructions. Learn who to trust. Short answer? Nobody. The less people know about you, the safer you will be. From this point forward, your mission takes priority over every other aspect of your life. Do not start a relationship of any kind that you aren't willing to leave behind at a moment's notice. This is one exception. There is one exception to this rule. We'll get to that. Yeah, don't trust anyone in chat, Zero. I guess nothing is written as there is no more need to convince young Beth. Yeah, but like, wouldn't it say like join Monarch and go work here? How will she know to do that? Okay. Know your enemy. Oh, never mind. Monarch Solutions. They will try to prevent you from achieving your goal. Learn everything you can about them. You will know the best way to achieve this when the time is right. Monarch is run by a man named Paul Serene. You must never be seen by Paul Serene. Oh, that's why he never saw her. He was like, oh yeah, she's been around maybe. Murphy, welcome in. Hi. Thanks for joining. Happy Thursday. AKA Friday Eve. You must never be seen by Paul Serene. If he discovers you, then you will risk failing your mission. Learn everything you can about him. Remain hidden, but keep in mind the best place to hide is often in plain sight. Blend in. Change your appearance frequently. Hair color, clothing style, everything. Be cautious about drawing attention to yourself. Learn to blend in. Examine those around you, the way they move, speak, laugh. Copy them. Become your surroundings. Oi, oi, oi. Fano, welcome in. Thanks for watching the stream for 3 streaks in a row. 3 streams in a row. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome in and happy Thursday. Happy New Year. Okay, train daily. There's a series of skills that you will need to be master to be truly prepared. Hand-to-hand combat, Filipino Kali and Yiti Kune Do. Weapons training. Sorry, I need to stand up a bit, I feel. Knives, pistols, shotguns, rifles. Wilderness survival. Compartmentalization. Lip reading. Face reading. The list is one you will build as you go. In time, you will understand what is necessary and what isn't. Bye! Okay. Become the water. Okay. I'm tiny! They are just shrank a little. Okay. Don't rush yourself. Start with gymnastics. Oh, nice. Beth, I'm your father. Study your target. Jack Joyce. He is the one person who can help you in your mission. He is the exception to Rule 1. You can trust him. Learn what you can about Jack. Study him from afar. But do not approach him directly. You aren't the only one watching him. For October 9th, 2016, you will rescue Jack Joyce. From there will be steps. From there, the next steps will reveal themselves. Be patient with him. He's stubborn, reckless, naive, but you can't do this without him. And he has his moments. He's much smarter than he seems at first. Don't mistake grief for stupidity. This is why she was so like, Jack Joyce, you're coming with me, or whatever. When we first met her, remember? Beth, no! No! Exactly. We know where this is going. Oh, skål, Neslin. Yeah, do you hear the plopping in the background? Just like some ambient noise of plopping. Study your objective. The countermeasure. This is the device that was built to stop the fracture in time. This is your objective. Find the countermeasure and use it to stop the fracture. Achieve this and the world will be saved. The device was built by Jack's brother, Dr. William Joyce. Any attempt to contact William or find the countermeasure before the onset of the fracture will be in vain. Wait. Jack will show you the way. Retrieving the countermeasure will not be a simple task. It will involve great hardship and sacrifice. When the time comes, you will be ready for this. When you first read this, it won't make much sense to you. Over time, you will believe every word, but you will feel underprepared. You will wish that I had told you everything. I promise you that what is written here is everything you will need in order to get you where you need to be. I know this because I'm already there. Chin up, Toto. You're going to achieve amazing things. From you. Okay. That was Beth's story that we now have read. And 12 out of 12 narrative objects found. Nice! Something here. In the toilet? Is it in there? How am I supposed to fetch that? Oh, never mind. We're going to the other room. Oh, it's in there.
Looks climbable.
We'll climb up here? Oh, flashbang. Sorry. From you. No. From you. Okay. Now we need to somehow get up there. Parkour. Okay, Beth. I'm glad you're with me. Oh, that door is down there. Okay. It's fine.
Why the hell would your brother put maintenance controls way up there?
Yeah,
That's
why?
exactly the kind of question that never would have entered Will's mind while building this thing. Hey, I think I can get to the reset from here.
Can we? Parkour, parkour.
Of course.
Ugh.
Still getting used to that.
Don't expect to.
Be careful, the machine is fragile, so avoid stepping. Oh no, what did she say? Stepping where? Beth is wearing a time harness.
That red light up there?
It's easier said than done.
Ugh.
No pressure.
It's going great, don't worry about it. It's going great. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Sophia. Kingala, welcome. Thanks for joining.
All right, all lights are green.
Just woke up from an amazing nap. That is great. GG on an amazing nap. It's always so refreshing when you have a good one. I'm not great at napping, so that's impressive. Impressive. Mystic Max, thanks so much for coming in. Hello, and also thank you for subbing for a 7th month ever. Thanks so much for being subscribed to the channel and still supporting it. Thank you. More than half a year. On to the second half of the year. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Mac. Mystic Max. Wow, I'm struggling with words. That's how you climb down from ladders. Happy New Year, and thank you for coming by. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve. Thank you for joining us. Okay, Sophia, I did it. I'm done. What now? Oh, shoot. I had to go back up. Okay. I either can't sleep or sleep for a long time. Oh, you mean for naps? I can fall asleep pretty much everywhere. But naps never, like very rarely, make me feel good afterwards. Okay.
Chronon levels are stable. Diagnostics are positive.
Diagnostics are positive. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
It's ready. It's actually functional.
Okay, we're doing this. I'll set the date into the console.
This one? Date input.
July 4th,
So
2010.
I didn't know Yak would go back.
Are you ready?
No. Are you?
I thought only Beth would. No. Oh. Oops.
This is it. There's no turning back.
I didn't get to hear if he said something more.
Wait.
Oh. Yak, don't.
What did you do? That was the wrong door. You changed the date. Where is she?
Oh,
Where is she?
no.
I had no choice. I couldn't let you take the countermeasure. It would put our entire planet at risk. I already called Monarch from the terminal. They're on their way. It's over. What did you do?
Oh, no.
We
That's
need the
why he
countermeasure
didn't
to
travel
run
in
the
time.
lifeboat.
She was the only one. What did she set it on?
Okay.
Is he gonna change it to 1999?
I'm gonna follow through with the plan. Tie her up and get as far away from here as you can.
I will. You just take care of yourself, Jack. Okay?
What did he do? I don't understand now. Did she go to 1999 and we are going to 2010? Because remember the emails? We saw our brother's emails and that he had been talking to Beth and he didn't believe Beth at first. And then he was like, everything she said came through. Beth, I'm reaching you on this email. Hello, Beth, please respond. Please, where are you? So at some point in time, Beth disappears. And I wonder if she was there from 99 to 2010, and then Jack comes there and retrieves her, maybe. Oh, no. Clockwork, welcome back. Also, happy lurking use. I guess we're about to see. Did Beth just go forward in time, though? If he said that was the wrong door, and then we are saying we are going through with the plan. Uh-oh, this is the first time we're traveling through time, chat. So this is what it looks like? Beth must have gone forward before she goes backward. Explore the swimming hall. Are we here? In the future? Are we the ones that used it the morning before?
Your first journey back in time, 2010.
6
this is
years.
Where our notes get hazy.
You know how it ended.
Your goal when you arrived was to retrieve the countermeasure.
But my goal had to wait. Because I wasn't alone.
Is our brother here? 2010. The black screen? Black line from the green screen. You're right, above. Oh, there we go. Nice, thank you. What a trip! It's like I just went back in time 6 years. That noise over there. From William to Beth. Wait a minute. Okay, this is to Beth from William at 2010. I finished! It's finished! It finally finished! Tests are all positive. I've officially constructed a working countermeasure for fracture in time. I can't prove it, obviously, since there's no fracture to deploy it against, but I believe it will work. It has passed every test I can conceive. There's no reason I can see that it wouldn't. Given your knowledge of the future, I'm guessing you already knew this would be the date I complete my work. This day has been long possible coming. What? This day has been a long time coming. I was beginning to doubt it was possible. I haven't heard from you in almost 2 years now. Please tell me you're still out there. Oh no, she isn't. Okay. To William from Beth. Oh, never mind. After 2 years, she responded. Literally 43 minutes later. They haven't spoken in 2 years and she's like on the... She knew. To William from Beth. I'm now going to ask you to do something that will sound counterintuitive. Leave the workshop. Leave the countermeasure behind. And do not return until tomorrow morning. As with all of my orders, it is best that I don't go into further detail. And he is saying, okay, leaving the workshop now. The countermeasure is secured in my safe. I know better than to ask the reasoning behind this request. In 11 years... You've never been wrong! 11 years? Chat. She got sent back to 1999. For us, it feels like we just got separated. But she has been here for 11 years. And now we are going here and we might meet her, maybe. In 11 years, you've never been wrong, and I don't want to know about the future anyway. But that won't make this easier for me to digest. Can we meet tomorrow? Now that the device is complete, I need to know what the next steps are. And please be careful with the countermeasure. It's tremendously powerful, and sourcing the chronon particles for it alone has taken over a decade. Rebuilding would take me years and years. Okay, here's a radio.
Hey, Bobby Radford coming at you on 4th of July. And what a fine day it is, too.
Is it 4th of July now?
Don't believe me? Just look at that shiny new Monarch building going up. That's a big deal for this town.
Shiny new Monarch building?
There's been complaints talking about how Monarch's tearing down this or that, taking over the mom and pop spots, making Riverport more corporate. Some of that's happening. It ain't all good. A huge corporation like that, they're all about power and profit. But I say, hold on there.
What's banging out over there?
This town's been miserable for a long time. A long time. When our shipbuilding industry took that final nosedive, we hit one hell of a slump. A lot of people I know have been unemployed for years now, and that's hard. But Monarch's here. And they're starting to change that big time. So
Yeah.
So what? It beats the alternative. I want to be optimistic about this. It ain't wrong to have a little...
Okay. Okay. Pick it up. Wait, has she learned how to graffiti during the 11? That's what she spent her 11 years doing.
What's going on here? Since when did Will run a graffiti workshop? None of this crap was here in 2016.
Yeah, do you not realize we just learned about her literally like 5 minutes ago before you traveled in time? Jack is so silly, chat. He's being a silly. A silly goose. Okay, okay. What was the actor's name? This guy? Yeah. Yeah, he looks a lot like... they've done a good job making sure that the actors are getting in here. Okay, we could go out there.
What the... Someone's in here.
Dinosaurs with gunshots. Can I go out here?
It's locked. I gotta check out that gunfire before I go anywhere else.
I guess we do.
Who the hell is that? The fuck are they shooting at?
Might be Beth. I don't know how he doesn't realize that Beth traveled in time and that she might be stuck. We literally just read the dang emails. Is it? Did I go downstairs? Just to double check in here first. Nothing in here. Okie dokes. Guess we're going upstairs. Can I use my powers? I can't. Okay. I have to go in here. See who is shooting. Hello? Beth? Beth? It's her. This is when she's wearing a hat. When we saw her in another... We saw her in an echo. And I was like, who's that? And it said it was Beth. You're gonna startle her. She's gonna shoot you.
Beth? It's me. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh my gosh, she's waited 11 years! Years?
That's it. There's no turning back. Jack?
See, this is how it went for her! Oh no! Hey, Door Blue, yeah! This is the same actress, the control director, Jesse Faden.
Dr. Emerald sent me to the future. I fought for months trying to find a way to get back.
For months?
I wasn't the only one.
Oh my gosh. I think the worst part is that 11 years where she just traveled back in time. What was that? Was that she was trying to go? This, we saw this before.
I followed him back. He set William's machine to 1999.
Oh, this is the recording!
First possible exit point.
The digestion!
It's okay. Hey, it's okay.
His digestion!
Yeah, it's okay. I'm on your side.
It's the digestion problems!
There's some things you need to know.
The digestion's problems! He got shot by...
He built the countermeasure.
Oh my gosh.
And you've been here ever since. 11 years. Why?
Yeah, no, she traveled backwards.
Come back.
Right? Oh, are you making jokes about the forward backward?
We don't have much time.
Beth, she was all alone for 11 years. So we saw that scene where she chased.
And there was
How?
a weight in her eyes. She was hiding something.
She always was.
And then we are just like, oh, hey, Beth, I saw you 10 minutes ago. Sorry we got separated in the time machine. In 11 years, she learned how to paint. Exactly, that's what she's been doing this whole time. Oh, wow.
What exactly do you believe changed in Beth?
She lost hope.
Are we getting to see what everything she was up to? February 1999. Back in time. Okay, here we go, chat. Now we're learning more about Beth. Her journals. Here I am, back in a time I've already lived once before. No idea how long I'll need to stay here. No idea what comes next. This isn't how I was supposed to go. This wasn't the plan. If I'm going to come to terms with that, then I'm going to need to write it all down. There's nobody to tell this to but myself. So, hello me. Again. This all started back in 2016. Jack and I kidnapped Dr. Amaral. We were supposed to use the time machine to travel back to 2010 and retrieve the countermeasure. I believe Dr. Amaral switched the date at the last moment. I heard Jack calling out. It was too late. I was already inside. There was nothing to do but keep moving forward, and when I exited the corridor, I arrived in the one place I never thought possible. The end of time. Oh yeah, she did okay, yeah, because that makes sense then, because she was in the other door, not the door that goes backwards that he was using. She went to the forward door. For some reason, I don't know why she went to the forward door. So she did go to the future here. And then she went back in time again? Okay, we'll see. She went to the end of time, and that's when... No. Is the video from Will, not from the end of... That's from 99. She went to the future and then the past? Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, because she followed. She went to the future, she saw the end of time, and then she followed Paul, who also went to the future, to the end of time. And then Paul was like, oh, I gotta go back in time now. And he went back to 99, and she followed him back to 99. That's why they both came out in 99. That's it. Okay, maybe we'll see it when we read more here. She arrived at the end of time. My greatest fear was realized. I'm still trying to grasp what that means. My entire life has been devoted to stopping the fracture. What I saw, was it proof that it couldn't be stopped? I can't believe that. There's a logic to all of this, a meaning. I just haven't found it yet. I'm not ready to write down details of the end of time. Not yet. The essential part of the story is that I found a way back. I spent a long time trying to fix William's machine, but somebody beat me to it. He set a course to the earliest time the machine could operate, the first time the core was activated. February 28th, 1999. I followed him through. That's when I found William, still alive, much younger than I had ever seen him. I warned him about the fracture. I told him that he was the only one who could create a solution. He begged me not to tell him anything else about the future. He said he couldn't stand living like that, being constantly aware of what will come to pass. His every action just part of the preordained dance. I wanted to tell him more, but I know how he felt. William agreed to what must be done. He agreed to build the countermeasure. This whole time, it was me who set him on that path. He says the machine doesn't have the sufficient chronon capacity to return me to the future. He says a jump that far would be nearly impossible without a substantial scientific breakthrough. Apparently, that hasn't happened yet. That's his way of saying I'm trapped in 1999, second time around. So, here I am. July 19th, 1999. Time machine move equals success! I worked with Will to get the time machine moved. Had to make sure Serene wouldn't be able to use it to his advantage, so we moved it to the one place I knew it would be safe. Bradbury's swimming pool. Will spent a big chunk of his research grant buying this property. It's the one place I know for sure that Monarch won't find us. After all, they still weren't aware of it in 2016. That means this is my new home for the time being. Will refuses to build a countermeasure here. He says it has to be done at his workshop. He chose that location to build a time machine for a reason. Something about abnormal chronon density, abnormalities, whatever, didn't seem to concern him about the very people we need to hide from about this workshop. Probably doesn't help that he won't let me tell him who those people actually are. Guy's almost as stubborn as his brother. Oh no. Now that the move is complete and Will is on his way, all I can do is wait. Not liking the idea of that. Keeping busy was the only thing that distracted me from the eerie nature of being trapped here. I guess I should look at the bright side. Second chance at having a killer Y2K party? September 5th, 1999. Little Me. This is when she decides to go. Wait, so maybe now she writes the book though. Maybe she didn't actually bring it with her from the past? I mean, from the future? Maybe she actually writes this here. Woo, woo. Maybe. It's a raid! It's a party! Woo! Woo! Readers! Excuse me, is this the new from IKEA land hot tub streamer on Twitch? The newest hot tub streamer on Twitch, is that who we're seeing right now? Welcome in, Raiders, it's so good to see you all. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for reading. Isosceles, hello, Homer, welcome in. Kiel, welcome, Boom Gobo. Yay, welcome in, Goldie, Bearded, Bulletproof, hello, Bulletproof, Banana, thank you for coming in. Traven, good to see you. Michael, welcome in. Naomi, hello, KP. Lassel, hello, welcome in also. Yona, generic red message, love it, love it. Thank you so much for coming in, Raiders. It's so good to see you. Hey, Coral, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hi, Raiders. If we haven't met before, you can call me Hickey. Hello, hello. I'm from Sweden. We are a variety channel. We play lots of games. We don't do really hot tub streams, but we are actually in a swimming pool in the video game right now, so kinda, sorta appropriate. Still. That's all I can offer so far. So sorry about that. I come from IKEA land. I come from IKEA land. Thank you. The pool counts. Thank you. Thank you so much. The Bearded, thank you for sharing your 7-month resub. Yay, also 17 months. Wow, thank you so much for putting up with me and wanting to support the stream for so long. Thank you, both of you, so much. Thank you. And huge thank you to, of course, the one and only So Everdream. Chat, if you haven't congratulated So Everdream on 5-year streamiversary, then this is the time you should do it. Everybody, please go and give big shouts to Ever, who is very cold and inside of the tub. You've been in the hot tub for wait, I almost read for 5 years. For 5 years. Yeah, but for your entire stream. Ever, go clean up. You probably are racing, like half of your body at least. Go take care of yourself. And be careful. Don't drop your microphone or anything in the water, okay? Careful. Careful. But go fix the setup. Do everything. Thank you so much for choosing to come over here and read us on after such a special event stream. Yeah, probably a wrinkly boot. Exactly. Sitting in a... He sat with shoes on in the bathtub. Ted, if you were here and you missed out on Ever's stream, first and foremost, you missed out, so you should go like, comment, subscribe on his channel already, because clearly you haven't already, and he's very good people. You should go check him out. Link in that. Thank you, Dig Up. If you missed out on the stream, check out the VOD. He's been sitting making little ducks for everybody, and it's been sitting literally with shoes. With shoes in the bathtub. Top tier content. Maybe he took them off at the end. I don't know actually, but he wore shoes for quite some while. The moment I saw the shoes go into the tub, I knew we were in for something. To be fair, shoes sometimes need a bit of a washing, so maybe it was good. Maybe it was good after all. They were on the whole time. Shoes in the bathtub for 5 hours? Oh no. Yeah, those feet must be quite wrinkly now. I hope he's gonna be taking a good wash up. Good wash up and also finally get some dry. Thank you for coming over, readers. Also, if you are reading in and running away, have a wonderful rest of your time zone. Take care. Happy New Year. And also, if you want to stick around, hello, welcome. We're actually in the middle of playing a game called Quantum Break. I am a bit of a big fan of Remedy. We recently played Alan Wake 2 and it completely won my entire heart. So now I am working my way through other Remedy titles that we haven't played before. This game is phenomenal. If you're into story games and you want a good narrative, Remedy's strongest strength, I think, is their narrative. This game is very interesting. The lore and the story, very intriguing. If you are a person who don't mind running around reading documents in video games, this game has a lot of documents, seeing we're in the middle of a document right now. But they are so good. They're adding to the experience. Not a single document have been like unnecessary for the lore, except maybe some screenplays about somebody called Bruce Savage being a great guy. But those have been very interesting to read still. This game also has a lot of live action footage. There is actors, familiar faces in the game. Lance Reddick is playing in this game. The little finger from Game of Thrones is in this. We have, of course, Courtney Hope, who is also playing the main character in Control. We have Mary from Lord of the Rings. There is Amelia Deckard from Detroit Become Human. A lot of familiar faces in this game. Very cool concept, very cool game. I have been loving this game so much, but we have read a lot. There's been a lot of reading, but a good kind of reading. I've been loving reading it, so if you're looking for some background noise, I can talk so much. Literally, I talk non-stop the entire stream. We're just reading and talking. If you don't want that, that's completely okay. I understand that. And have a wonderful time zone. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, there's a reason we have a Hecky Talk emote. It's not because of this game. It's just because I talk a lot in general. But anyway. But I do want to say also heads up, spoilers. Also, spoiler alert. This game, if you are interested in it, it's got a lot of like quantum physics or quantum breaks in the brain. Timey-wimey stuff, and we are unraveling the story as we go about. So if you don't want super spoilers, I will give you a heads up. We are like discussing what has happened in the game and the timeline and everything, so if you are planning on playing it, a little spoiler warning. But thank you very much for taking the time to come over and say hi. Really appreciate it. That again, ever is great. You're missing out on great content. Seriously, it is so fun. 5 years of streaming as well. Great. Fantastic. So much fun has been happening throughout those 5 years. I'm very happy that I know ever, and that I've been able to watch his content for so long. I haven't been there for 5 years, but for, 3 years? Going on to 4 now. So, I've seen a little bit at least. Anyway, we were in the middle of reading a journal. We have accidentally sent our friend back in time to 1999. we were in 2016, and now we sent her back to 1999, and we finally traveled back in time to 2010, and we're meeting her, and we're realizing that we sent her back to 1999, and she's been alone for 11 years, even though we saw her for like 10 minutes ago. So we're just like catching up on her life story, what happened from the time that she ended up in 1999 and to the moment, I guess, to us meeting her now in 2010. We're both still in the past, but we're trying to prevent the future from breaking. So sometimes to go forward, you gotta go backwards. Cool, Tia, thank you. Brain trying to protest timey-wimey? Yeah, right? Cool. Okay, she's just talking about having a killer Y2K party for the second time. She already lived through 99 once, so now she can do it. Especially if she was 8 years old at the time of Y2K the first time. This is the time that she can maybe celebrate. Okay. September 5th, 1999. Little me. I presume this is when she goes back to herself, right? When she goes meet her younger self. The most surreal experience. Her eyes looked so full of life, looking to the clouds. Invulnerable to the world around her. She looked full of life. She looked happy.
Just popping my head in after a late night dish cleaning session to say hi. Hecky Lurk, hope you're enjoying your ride through the Remedyverse. Heckaby in chat. Happy 2024. Hope the new year brings us all happiness and good vibes.
Heckgv to you too, and right back at you, Sherlock. I hope that 2024 will bring you lots of good vibes, nice adventures, good feelings. Thank you so much, Sherlock, for being subscribed for 72 months in total. Thank you for popping in to say hi. GG on the late night dish cleaning session. Nice. Hopefully you can go and have a good relaxation and feeling accomplished and with clean dishes tomorrow. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. I hope you're having a good lurk. I am having a great time with this game. Wait, is 72 a brand new badge? Are you entering the Prink badge? Prink? That's 6 years! You're so right. Thank you. I can't do maths, Treasure Corey. Thank you for bringing that up. Pointing that out. Sherlock, enjoy a brand new badge. You have a pink popcorn next to your name. Thank you for supporting the stream for so long. Thank you very much. Thank you. Prink badge! Thank you so much. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Thanks for popping in. We're reading a journal. And we're getting through it little by little. She has just met little self. Little self. She looked full of life. She looked happy. It was me. I knew the day was coming. I knew that I had to go see her and set her on her mission so that she would do what needed to be done. So that someday she would become, well, me. It was in the backyard. Bright red duffel coats playing. Simple pleasures. It's strange. I remember the small details so differently when the first time around. When I was a child, that woman who came to see me seemed like an angel. A limitless source of wisdom, gifting me with a purpose. Now, I was that woman. Trembling, a lump in my stomach, nervous as heck. It didn't matter. I knew she was too young to see those things on my face. I gave her the notebook. I told a small child to give up those simple pleasures, to pursue a life that would bring nothing but pain and hardship. I promised her that it would be all worth it, that she would make a difference, that she would save the world. She believed me. Oh no! Because when she says that, she still doesn't know that she's about to come back in time like that. Oh no. Well, Beth must have known that at some point she will travel to 99. But maybe that it wasn't at now, I guess. January 1st, 2000! Let's go! All the computers crashed! Must be so surreal to be on the other end of your own time loop, right? Sherlock, have you played this game? January 1st, 2000. Epic Y2K party! Ate bagels with cream cheese and watched Buffy reruns in a drained swimming pool. Party on! Yo, that sounds like a pretty lit New Year's, to be fair. I will say that's not a bad New Year's celebration. My kind of party. Yeah, right, chat? The Y2K panic was interesting. I think I was too young to understand the Y2K panic. I didn't get it. Oh, good child. September 11th, 2001. 9/11. I tried to stop it a second time. I warned them, told them exactly what was going to happen. Nothing changed. I came to terms with the fact that none of this could be changed as a child. But since then, I've seen things that makes me desperate to prove myself wrong. Desperate to believe that what I've seen cannot come to pass. I tried to stop the rise of Monarch. I tried to stop Pearl Serene. Both versions of him. Every action was negated by the force of a timeline that cannot be bent or broken. I tried to stop tragedy as well. Jack's parents, Christmas 99. I knew what had happened to them. This time I was there. Car crashed exactly as it was supposed to. My presence only led it to happen as it always did. I went to the funeral. I watched Jack cry. I watched Will build up a wall around himself. I watched two brothers change forever in that moment, and I could do nothing about it. And now this. Freak! This is so rough. If she's gonna be going through all of that stuff for 11 years? But on the other hand, I feel like she would know. She just came from the future and she knows that none of this can happen. Like, she can't change anything. She comes from a future where everything of this has happened already. Be around for the 2038 panic? Yeah, I only recently learned about the 2038 panic. That's gonna be so interesting. Wouldn't that be cool? Maybe not cool. Maybe it won't be fun at all. We'll see. Or nothing will happen at all. I'm not sure. My presence only led to it happening as it always did. Oof, realizing you might be the cause of several parts of this time loop happening at all. Exactly! Like, trying to stop what you know will happen ends up being the reason why it happened in the first place. Nothing is gonna happen. It's the same as Y2K, just media panic. You think so? I've listened to a long recounting of the story on YouTube. I went down the rabbit hole before Alan Wake 2 came out. Ah, I see, Sherlock. I see. Yeah, this game, I'm happy I knew nothing about it. I didn't even know the actors were playing in it. I knew it was gonna be half live action, but when I started it, I was like, what? To every actor reveal, every character, what, that person is here? That person is in it? That person? It's been fantastic. What a game. What a ride. We're not even done yet. We're not even done with the game. Okay, May 22nd, 2002. Monarch. They spotted me near William's workshop. Barely got out of there alive. After all this time, Serene is still obsessed with finding me. He won't give up until he does. Have to be more careful in the future. So, wait, this is very interesting because she says that she's like walking and fighting with Serene, with Paul. But when she gave the book to her younger self, she was like, do not get spotted by Paul, ever! So, does Paul think that there are two of them? Or does he only know about the one that has been chasing him and he doesn't know about the one that works in the company? He only thinks there's one Beth. And it's the Beth from the future, I guess. Maybe? A bunch of poor souls in the tech sector will likely have to overwork themselves to stop the 2038 thing from being a problem. Just like they did for Y2K. Wait, that's what happened? People solved Y2K so it wouldn't happen? Also, I think everyone is hungry again. Hi, choo-choo! Okay, May 22nd, 2023. The end of time. Been having recurring nightmares about what I saw. I've been dreading doing this, but it's time. I have to write it out. It's the only way to move past it. Are we gonna see what happens at the end of time? In 2016, I entered the time machine, intending to travel back to 2010. That didn't happen. Dr. Amaral changed the date. When I exited the time machine, I arrived at the end of time. The fracture had run its course. Time had stopped altogether. The entire world was frozen in one hanging moment. I was the only one still able to function. Or so I thought. Then the shifters came. Dr. Kim! That is just a blob! I can still hear them. Their sounds echo through my dreams. The entire world was still, except me. They really don't like movement. I'd stepped out of the machine into one thing I spent my entire life trying to prevent. The fracture was never fixed. I was living through the proof. The first hours were the hardest. I was living through a nightmare that I couldn't wake up from, surrounded by constant reminders that my mission would fail. Never able to stay in one place because the shifters were always searching, always hunting. I wasn't alone. I discovered the first evidence of this a few days in. I heard the shifters become agitated, but I was nowhere near them. They were following somebody else. Paul Serene. A younger Paul. Scared, weak, vulnerable. He found me, tried to convince me that we needed to work together, to help each other through. He found out very quickly that I wanted him dead. He had no training, no killer instinct, but he had those dang powers, and all I had was the Chronon harness. Oh yeah, that's the young Paul, because that's Paul when he traveled through the time machine when he hung out with Yak. And then he went through there, traveled to there, and then he will travel back to 99 and grow up 16, 17 more years. And that's when when she was here. I guess. We'll see. The end of the world. The only two people left, and we became sworn enemies. I can't be sure how long we spent there. Could have been months, could have been years. When time doesn't move, it feels like an eternity. Our grip on reality slipped away, trapped in an endless loop of brutal survival. Though we were enemies, there was a strange bond formulated through that suffering. We've shared an experience that no other human has ever endured. Eventually, Powell managed to get William's time machine working. He was convinced that he needed to travel back to the earliest possible point in order to stop this all from happening. He had yet to learn that the past couldn't be changed. I followed him through the machine, but he escaped. He formed Monarch. He built an empire. I watched the birth of a monster. I can't escape the feeling that my actions helped shape what he became. Maybe I could have guided him. Maybe if I hadn't tried to hunt him down and kill him at the end of time. That can't be my part in all of this. There has to be more. Hi, Giuseppe. Welcome in. I wake up in a cold sweat most nights. Hear the shifters coming. I can almost feel their presence. Much of my experience at the end of times has become a blur in my memory. But there's one detail I can't shake. One detail that brings my entire mission into question. One detail that haunts me. 2021. Wait, is that when the end of time is? Wait, what? Detail. 2021? Phew, lucky we're already past that. Now. This game came out in 2016. We would have been scared otherwise. February 3rd, 2005. Hobbies. 5 years until the countermeasure will be complete. I spend most of my days training. I don't know what happens once the device is finished, but being prepared is my specialty. I still wonder if Jack will follow the plan, if he'll emerge from that machine in 2010. Best not think about it. I'm not giving up, but I can't let these thoughts consume me. I need to focus on the present, focus on what is in front of me. That's the mantra that keeps me going. Just focus on the present. So I decided to take on some hobbies. Tried poetry, got depressed. Dabbled with a guitar for a while, smashed it against the wall. Then I started experimenting with graffiti. Seems to be working out okay for me so far. It's fulfilling on a few different levels. Partly as a form of self-expression. Partly as a means of release. Partly just to mess with people. What happens with Yo when Yo analyzes some graffiti on the wall one day? Builds an interpretation in his head, and then 3 years later his depiction of that image comes true? Not sure. But it's fun to think about. Who the heck is Yo? Happy lurking, Morphe! Yeah, we missed it! What happened in 2021? We have no idea. Maybe we'll learn at the end of this paper. This is a long paper. A long diary. I can't change anything, but at least this gives me the illusion of some kind of power. That illusion is what keeps me on, holding on. Sometimes I leave anonymous notes in people's mailboxes, telling them what will happen next week. I watch the reaction from afar. Voyeurism and graffiti. That's my life these days. Wait, what do you mean what will happen next week? Just like random things? Hopefully not sad things. Yo public? Oh, just a general person. Oh. Hi, Robocop. Welcome in. I didn't know you called them Yo. Yo. Morg, welcome in. Hello. Happy Thursday. Welcome. We're reading Beth's journal because we like to snoop around. IKEA land. We like to snoop around. We're very great people. Use, what do you want to say? Flaskan innehåller vatten. It does! Well done! Hecky water! Did you learn that just now? Nice. It does indeed. Hecky water. Okay. Focus on the present. Yep, let's go! Great. Awesome. Yes. GG. You're basically all you need to know. October 8th, 2007. Yak! Okay. I started watching him recently. I know Monarch is tracking him, so I keep my distance. I wasn't sure why I felt the need to follow him, to watch his life from the outside. But now I think I understand. I met Yak from the outside. I met Yak in the wake of his brother's death, the onset of the fracture. Worst day of both of our lives. It was broken. That's the only Yak I ever knew. There's some kind of comfort in seeing him in happier times. I watched his band play a gig nearby. Atrociously bad. Whiny emo music? Definitely a music movement I didn't need to live through a second time. Whoa, 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 wait a second. Excuse me, as a former emo kid, I'm not approving of this. This is not okay. This is not okay. But also kind of surprised. But he was in a band? That's crossing a line, yeah. Everyone calm down. Listen, Zero. Listen, she just said that emo the era she could have gone without it. Whiny emo Hecky, yeah. But I thought he was backpacking. Maybe that comes later. Maybe the reason he goes backpacking in the middle of nowhere, in another continent,
Hecky wiggle,
is because he felt watched. Because remember that Beth wrote in the journal, you will watch Yak, but be careful because somebody else is watching him too. And I guess that's the people from Monarch. So Beth, young Beth, old Beth, and Monarch are watching Yak. He's like being tracked this entire times. Of course he's gonna feel a need to escape. Ow! I had a hiccup while I was burping. Mary Mentis, thank you so much for the 25 months of being subscribed. Thank you. Hecky Wiggle to you. Happy New Year. Happy 2024. Happy Turtleneck Thursday. And happy Friday Eve. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you. And wow. More than 2 years. Hiccups are the word. Yeah, he's like, ugh. They hurt. Thank you for More than 2 years of being subscribed. Thank you. Welcome in. We're reading a diary. Beth's diary. It's quite long, so it's taken us some time. But, you know, we're getting there. Little by little. Hey, chat. Here we go. Definitely a music moment I didn't need to live through a second time. But there was something pure about seeing him up there, letting it all out. He never had an easy life. It was just nice to see that he found a way to release all that. He just looked happy. It made me forget everything else. The nightmare stopped for a while after that, so I kept following him. It gave me something else to focus on. I spent most of my life hiding who I am, what I know. I knew Jack for less than 24 hours, but he's the only person I've opened up to about everything. I told him the truth. He believed me. I wish I could thank him for that. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell him if he comes through the machine on July 4th, 2010. What will he think when he sees me? 11 years will have passed. I look like I've aged 3 lifetimes since then. And for him, it could only be a matter of minutes. What do I say? That I saw the end? That this might be all for nothing? I was the one who believed that without a question that we could stop the fracture. That confidence has now been replaced with insecurity. Weakness. I fear letting him see that. I fear that he'll see the doubt in my eyes. For years I felt invincible, full of hope. I'm not that woman anymore. Scared. December 11th, 2007. Hey, Link's there! Welcome in! Dang, Beth sure does ramble on! Greasy does write a really long diary. But also, do you know that this is all very cool in lore additions. I'm still enjoying it. We're being watched by so many people. Yeah, how he must have felt it, surely. If that's how many people who were spying on him all the time. Probably. She had 11 years to ramble, exactly. This is an 11-year-old diary. I mean, a diary with 11 years of things happening in it. December 11th, 2007. Memory. Today I painted something at the university campus. It was only after I finished and took a step back to look at it that I realized I've seen it before. About a decade ago. Remains of something painted on a wall, but washed away. It was a jolt. Is all of this futile? Nothing stinks. Nothing is changed. All of it washed away by the river of time. Flipping time travel. July 9th, 2008. Will. Here we go. I've been in contact with Will every 6 months or so. Short exchanges just to get an update on his progress building the countermeasure. He's still at least 2 years away from completion, but he's now confident that he knows how the countermeasure will work. He told me that the countermeasure will be able to reverse a fracture in time, but in order to do so, it must be activated early in the escalation of the fracture. Once the fracture runs its course, once the end of time is reached, he believes the countermeasure will be rendered ineffective. I asked him what it would mean if the end of time ever occurred. He said that it would mean that the fracture was never stopped. It would mean that we failed. Oh no, and so they did fail. But what about if they travel to the end of time? But they go further in the end of time? Because she said that time that she spent like a couple of days or maybe years in the end of time. So what if we travel like further forward than the point that they were in end of time? Maybe, if that's possible, because time is not passing, so maybe it's not possible. I don't know. Maybe they can go forward before when they... Okay. I don't know. We got the bad ending. Yep, sorry about that. Some of my choices already playing out badly. July 21st, 2008. Okay. Everything I've done has been for nothing. Oh, no. July 4th, 2010. Final entry. The day is here. Soon I will receive word that William has completed the countermeasure. I'm sure of it. I've come to accept that this doesn't mean we will succeed. I've come to accept that my mission was a lie. But I'm not giving up. Lie or not, I devoted my life to this cause. It gave me meaning. It's all I've ever known. Even if I've seen the proof that I won't succeed, I'm not giving up. I will dedicate every ounce of courage I have left to seeing this through. I'll retrieve the countermeasure. I'll keep it safe until 2016. I will do everything in my power to activate it when the time comes. I will fail. But I will fail knowing that I did everything in my power to save the world. For years, I hoped that this would be the day when I would see Jack again. I've given up that hope. This mission started with me alone. That's how it will end. This will be my final entry. She didn't think he would come around anymore. Aww. Aren't things going a lot faster than Paul saw them? I think Dr. Amaral said that. Exactly. So Paul saw the end of time, and maybe he was just so young and inexperienced he didn't realize what was going on back then and how long it had been. But, or it could just be like, time felt different when you are in the end of time, so you don't realize that it wasn't that long, maybe? Or it could be that it's kind of fickle and you don't really know. Like, we're not sure. What Paul said would happen might not happen. Chat! We just read her journal for like 45 minutes. Wow, there's a video game to this game as well. Okay, now at least we're caught up on speed on what she has done. For all this time. Why? It's an echo.
I can't do this anymore. I can't. I can't fucking do this.
Oh no! Video games! Yeah! All because he threw away a running egg sandwich. Yeah, you think it's his fault. Probably his fault. He did this whole time. Oh, look at this! More to read. 11 calendars? Oh no. Countermeasure. Imagine going through all of that though. For so long. Knowing all of it. 11 calendars and not a single Google stock. Yeah, what happened with like grabbing the lottery tickets? Or is that only beef? He plays video games and doesn't just chat and read emails? Yeah! Beth? Where did she go? Beth! Oh, she's here. Beth?
I'll unlock the door.
So where's Will? Where's the countermeasure?
The countermeasure's at William's workshop, where he built it.
Then that's where we go.
That's where we go. Taking a trip around here to look. Can we eat the countermeasures? I don't know actually. We don't know what it is. I presume it's just a tiny little device. We saw like blueprints of it.
Just have to unlock this.
But I'm not sure. Beth seems highly sus. You think so? I don't think she seems sus. She's just been through a lot. And she did not think that we would even show up now. She's given up hope, right?
My supplies are upstairs. We'll need to get them.
She knows that you can't
So much
stop
you
what
don't
is
know,
said to
that
come.
you never saw. I gave up on the idea that she would ever come.
I'm sorry, Beth. Oh, where did she go? Beth? Beth! Oh my gosh, do you think she traveled back in time and all of this looked kind of nice and she realizes she's the one who's eating all the pizzas? Because there's so much pizza cartons everywhere when we are here in the future.
We're still in this together.
I told you once our fate is already waiting for us. I still believe that. More than ever. I'm just worried what that might mean.
It means we finish this.
Together! Kevin Orson, thank you for the 2 beats! Uh-oh. Sure why that didn't go through?
Need gear? Take whatever you need. The rest of it's going in the river. Along with everything else I brought.
The river? Boy.
That's a little drastic.
My time here is done, Jack. I have to erase my presence.
Oh!
Let me know when you're ready to go.
Can you imagine? I can't get over the fact that she's like, she did this, she wanted to go fast, and she ended up not going fast at all. It was just like that.
Okay. The countermeasures at Will's workshop. We find it, then what?
Travel
Bring
back
it
in time.
Here, use the machine, and return to the future.
Back to the future!
Use it to stop the
She
fracture.
said it.
That was always the plan.
That is still the plan.
Yes.
Oh.
Ready
She
when you
said
are, Jack.
it! Beth's new 2010 plan. What is this?
You followed Paul to 1999. Why did he travel so far back?
Yeah, why did he?
To form Monarch.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
lots
right.
coming.
And he just wanted to go as
You
far
kept
back as he
tabs
could.
on him.
And he's kept tabs on me.
CEO never disclosed. Lucrative investments, all based on Serene's future knowledge. So he was the CEO, but he never publicly said he was the CEO because the real, there were 2 Pauls in that timeline, right? So he needed to not make sure that people knew him. Monarch spotted following William Joyce in 2000. Monarch is following Williams Road Riverport, no longer safe to keep in direct communication. May, Martin Hatch is hired. First listing of Martin Hatch on employee chart. No details available on Hatch prior to this. May 2002, Monarch patrolling workshop. Monarch spotted me near Will's workshop. Barely escaped alive. Must avoid the workshop area. August 2003, well-positioned Fortune on Fortune 500. Investments have stopped. PR campaign has begun. February 2005, Monarch is still searching for me. Must stay out of public eye from this point forward. March 2006, R&D facility commissioned, Gull Island. Must investigate further. 2006, Martin Hatch promoted. Now designated Monarch spokesperson. Previous spokesperson found dead. Every promotion Hatch receives results from a trail of blood. What? Okay. Sus, we should not trust him maybe? May 2008, Monarch Tower construction. Construction begins on Monarch Tower. December 2009, Monarch investigators Will workshop. Monarch personnel spotted covertly entering Will's workshop. They may know what we're up to. I'm still so confused. There's so much about Hatch that we don't understand. Why is he taking those eye drops? And why is his past completely unknown of? What does he know about that we don't know? Is he like, is he from the future? Do you know what I mean? What if he's time traveling and he needs to put eye drops in his face to keep alive or something? Hatch climbing the ladder over dead bodies? Yeah, gulp. I don't know. I'm intrigued to learn more about him. They may know what we're up to. Monarch security cameras now surround workshop. Approaching area will alert Serene. March 2010. Monarch Chronon take delayed. Take research under Dr. Kim not proceeding as planned. Not enough Chronon particles available. Ground zero not present? Question mark. December 2010. Dr. Sofia Amaral recruited. Hired as Chronon research scientist. And that's where we're at right now. Okay. Sofia was found. And here is weapon. Do I not have any weapons? Okay, I get to choose what weapons I want. Can I get... Oh. I want the heavy pistol, obviously. That one is really good. Advanced SMG. Burst fire. No. Where is the... Do we not have any shotguns? Oh, wait. I still have my weapons. Yeah, okay. I already have them. Here's when I can change my weapons, but I like the ones I have. I don't think I need to change anything. Okay, Beth, I'm ready. I've gotten all of the things, I think. Just a bunch of weapons and ammo.
I can't imagine what happened to me. When you entered that machine, I wanted to go after you, but I didn't know where Sophia sent you or how to find you.
You made it here. It's all that matters.
And she thought he wouldn't come back.
You followed the plan.
Whatever happened to you?
Yeah, he was from Lost.
We can fix this.
Don't.
This guy Lost?
We can undo this.
You still don't get it. It can't be changed.
Yeah, it's really he
No matter
doesn't
what
get
we
it,
do,
actually.
pieces fall in all of the exact same places. I've tried. Over and over.
I can't just sit back and do nothing.
You have to let go. Jack. You have to let go. I've seen it. The end of time. That is where she sent me. I was there. I've been fighting this fight my entire life, and I saw us fail. I saw where this leads. I just don't know anymore. I don't know if we can win this thing.
I don't know why he thinks that we can change this when Paul also said there is an end of time. But maybe now he believes it.
Then we'll die finding out.
Will's Workshop 2010, Act 4, Part 4. Oh, snap. Are you seriously, bro? Why would he shoot her, Zero? We're working with her. She's our friend. Yeah, sorry about the flashbang, everybody. Mega bright screen if you're sitting with your not bright. I don't realize how flashbang it is because I have so many lamps in here. It is so bright. So the screen is just like another lamp.
I don't know a fraction of the hell that Beth went through. What she experienced when she saw the end of time, how that changed her like it changed Paul. Followed by 11 years of living like a ghost. Beth I'd known had laser focus. This Beth, she had doubts.
Of course.
You okay?
Yeah.
But the countermeasure, the one thing that could set things right, was waiting for us at Will's workshop.
There it is.
The workshop? Yay, 4th of July party!
In 2010, Monarch didn't own the area yet. That came shortly after because of what happened with you.
Oh.
But we knew William was building something new in his workshop, and we knew it must be important. We were monitoring the place.
Yeah, Beth knew about your presence. She'd done spying on her own. We came over the rooftops to avoid detection.
Dang. The chairs are glitching out of existence. Go 100% discovered on the last chapter, and part 2 and part 1. Okay, I didn't know this act would have 4 parts. Part 1. Oh my gosh, 100%. My eye. Oh yeah, sorry about this chat. Sorry about the eyes. Let's see. Collectibles. That was still quite a long chapter, even though it wasn't that many. A lot of collectibles. Preparing the time machine, collectibles. Swimming pool, Will's workshop. Quantum ripples, chronon sources, documentations. Okay. We're 73% through the game as a whole, chat. Yeah, this game requires sunglasses. Sorry about that. We're 73% through the entire game.
It's this way.
Like 100%ing the chapter. Yeah, this chapter so far. I don't think we have done that. I think we have missed stuff on every other chapter so far.
This way, Jack.
I don't know how long there is left. Should we keep going and see? I don't know how long. This act, this was act 4. After this, there is a junction. After the junction is the live.
Come on, this way.
Beth, I'm thinking, is this the with the lone food the part of the title or one of the actors? Wait a minute. What do you mean? Part of the title or one of the actors?
Over here, Jack.
Poor Beth. Hello, Jack. I've been waiting for you 11 years. Please, Jack, come over here, please. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we should. It's kind of. I'm having mixed things. Mixed feelings. Does anybody know how long this next act is? Act 4? You need to wake up early, or do you have a lot to do tonight? No. But, well, I still need to eat dinner. I'm kind of hungry. It would be, it's more so that I'm wondering, like, what will feel less awkward to start next time. Would it be, because after Act 4, I presume this is Act 4 out of 4 then. There shouldn't be 5 acts in this whole thing. Either way, if this one, it's either that next time we start from here and we can continue here and then do a junction and then do the live and maybe another act, at least another part of an act, or if this one is finished and then suddenly we're in the middle of a junction, and that will be an awkward way to start maybe, because then we have to start a stream with a junction and then immediately live footage. This is part 4 of Act 4, exactly. I've been told that there was 5 acts.
Come on, this way.
And or 5 chapters or whatever. Each chapter having an act with a certain parts in it, a junction and a live action.
Over here, Jack.
Just thinking what would be less awkward to do. Yeah, because we're streaming early on Saturday. We're starting early on Saturday and then we won't be playing this. We won't be playing this until Sunday. I want to play so much. It will take you like 4 hours because there's undoubtedly going to be a few books in there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Ashuni. Like, that's why I checked the timeline to see how many documents there were to collect there.
Let's go.
And I don't want to rush anything. That's the whole thing. There's an Act 5 as well. Yeah. Exactly, Act 5. But that will happen after this part.
Come on, this way.
It's gonna be this part, and then a junction, and then a live action, and then Act 5, Junction 5, Live Action 5. Right? And that's the end of the game, probably. Probably best to start Sunday at the start of the chapter so we don't forget. Yeah. No, wait, you mean at the start of this now? Or at the start of the next thing? No, but this... I don't want to rush anything. I think this game is fantastic. I love this. Jack, this way! Jack, come over here! I love this game so much. I don't want to rush through anything, so I don't think I would like to go into this mission just for the sake of being like... I don't want to go into this act just for the sake of saying, yeah, let's finish this act and get to the junction and then we end. It was really nice last time that we were able to like finish the acts, do a junction and then watch the movie in the end. That was a really nice little layout, but this has been longer. There's been more parts to Act 4 than I think there was parts to the other one. Plus, yeah, it might be much more long. Like, if we continue now, it might be another hour and a half. You know what I mean? Let's end now and break it up into 2 streams so we can do more Project Songbojant on Sunday. Oh, so that's what you want. Okay, Beth, listen up. I'm actually gonna go to menu. I'm gonna quit the menu. It might restart like this act, because that's what we had last time. That we had to restart from the point of that seeing the little movie leading up to there. 24-hour stream, right? It would be hilarious to me if this game was time sensitive and every time Heike did one of those long pauses to chat while the NPCs were asking her to move resulted in bad ending. There are some games that have done that. Like, we ran out of time in a lot of other games. That's what I'm gonna say. We ran out of time in a lot of other games. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh, sorry, open my stream in another window. We ran out of time in a lot of other games that were time-based, so, you know, there is that. Anyway. Gosh. I don't want to stop this game. Like, this, I just want to put it out there. I don't want to stop playing, okay? I love this. I'm having a blast. We're reading so much and I'm loving it. Everything about this game is so good. I will be like this, waiting to play more on Sunday. But sometimes, you know, having to wait for something good that makes it even nicer, right? Right, chat, right? Beth waited 11 years. Now she has to wait even longer. If she's waited 11 years, she can take another 3 days. I think that's possible. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the case. If you don't want to stop playing, you can always go get food, then come back and continue stream until you beat chapter 4. It feels like it would be... if it wasn't so late already, it's 4 AM. If it wasn't so late already, I would totally do it. But I feel like it's time to put on my grown-up pants and say, okay, I should probably take a break here and get some food, get ready, go to bed on time. I think that's best. Ugh, I'm loving this game. I'm having so much fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with this game. I'm having a blast. I'm loving it so much. I can't wait to continue it. I really, like, it itches in me so much. I really just want to binge, you know? If I play this off stream, I would probably sit like day and night. I would binge this game. This is so good. I'm having the best time. I don't understand some people who said that the game was short. They thought it was too short. I think it's a really good length. But then again, we have spent like, you know, an hour sometimes just reading things. So I guess that adds to the whole thing. Pain of having to stop playing because IRL? Exactly. Thank you so much for being here, Chad. We're gonna go on a raid. Before we go offline, we're gonna go on a raid. We're gonna go... I don't know. There's so many people online. Ooh, starting? We can go... Yeah, this epic music. 45 seconds? I went into somebody's stream and they've been live for 45 seconds. Or maybe they had a hiccup. So many awesome people are live. So many awesome people. Okay. Thank you to you so much. Thank you. We can go say hi to I don't know if she's having technical difficulties. Let's go say hi to A-Tray. She's super cool. I think we haven't read there in a long time. She's a big Trekkie also, for those of you Star Trek fans in the chat. She's pretty cool. Pretty dang cool. Let's go say hi. I haven't been there in a while, I'm pretty sure. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thank you, Dig Up. Thank you. I was like thinking, oh no, my phone is not here. Thank you. I'm equipped with my electric pitchfork. Electric? It better be a very gentle pitchfork. Yeah, the one with the Jedi. Star Treks. Yes, definitely that one. Thank you everybody so much for hanging out. This game is so good. I don't want to stop it, but we're gonna stop it right here just to, you know, save some good times for Sunday. On Sunday, we continue this game. On Saturday, however, we're gonna be streaming early. EU-friendly stream, I say to you, who might not be EU people in here. But yeah, early stream. If you want to come and chill, if you are in NA or anywhere else, not tomorrow, next stream. No stream tomorrow, but on Saturday, I will be live. We'll be building Legos. Come join us in your pajamas if you want to come by for a little bit earlier time than we usually stream. Not as early as the 12-hour stream started, but still a little early stream. So feel free to come by then. We're gonna be chilling, and then more content break on Sunday. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you for listening to me reading through all of the stuff. I can't wait to play more. Thank you for being here. You're the heckin' best. Thank you for watching the VOD. Thank you for watching the YouTube video. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for lurking. You're the heckin' best, chat. Heckin' best. I wish you a wonderful Friday tomorrow. I'll see you around in Discord. Come join us. And I will see you on Saturday and Sunday this weekend. See you. Bye-bye!